Good morning. How we doing? We've got a hoot rolling in. We've got Hoot, Ravenlord, Tony, hello, Termican, hello. We've also got Vegeta with that sub for 15 months of support. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We got Riot, we got Scott, hello. Rhea is lurking, hello. All right, chat. I am determined to get this darn frog chair done. I got first frog chair done. So the regular just Star Master is done. Thank gosh. This guy, we've still got a little bit here. We got more work to do on the vines. We got these to kind of finish up. I didn't realize this till Friday when I was trying to finish him. This right here is a skink leg. I forgot he's got a little attendant with him. So I have a whole ass lizard that I need to find and finish for this chair. But that's for another day. I will hunt him down after stream. So we're gonna get as much of him done as we can before we find little friend. And then we also have, obviously, we've got the Aggradons, we've got our little chocobos. We're just gonna hop around and try and finish more of this army. So that's the plan. I need them off my desk before I can, focus on anything else. So we're gonna take the time and do some of that. How are you guys? And so this is a long weekend. I'm gonna stay in bed as long as I can. There you go. Take all the time. Yeah. Push back a little bit. I'm a little goofed up because I was doing recording last week, so I had to put everything away. We got everything back out. It might take a little bit for me to get going here. Hey, Frozen Wolf, welcome in. How are you? Second frog chair. Not as illustrious as first frog chair. And the Reptilian Orchestra, that's right. They have to play for their seats. First chair frog. Gotta go into Skin Kong. I think it's in... So I've been really good about trying to keep everything in a plastic tub. Like all of my lizards together. He has to be in there, but I didn't see him at first pass, but I was already annoyed, so... It could be that I passed him up because annoyed, so... I will take another look later today and see if I can find him. Skink was eaten by Boss Frog, that's right. I told Slam, if nothing else, I'm just gonna chop this little leg off and just not even worry about it. If I can't find him, too bad, you're gone now. You had your chance and now you're gone, so. But yeah, that's the plan for today. What are you guys up to today? Fine, thank you. How are you? Pretty good, Frozen Wolf. We have a nerdy weekend. We played D&D yesterday. I finished one of my video games yesterday. It's a nice nerdy weekend. What have you guys been up to? We're playing Curse of Strahd. We were actually in his castle. And we managed to escape. We got the thing we needed, and we noped out. So, did it. We've survived. What game did you finish? I finished Yakuza Like a Dragon. So that was not the one that just came out, but one of the newer ones. So that is where they switched to turn-based. Very good. I enjoyed it. So I finished the main story. There's still a whole bunch of side stuff if I wanted to go back and do. Main story is now done. So I'll decide what else I want. Anyone else playing any games right now? Oh, Saren, hello. How are you? Riot says I actually played Infinity yesterday. How did it go? What force did you take? I know the big stuff for Infinity. That's about all I know, though. No kind of main faction? And that's about it. What did we have? Let's see, playing... Oh, Watch Dogs Legion. Nice. Nice. Alright. Oh, this is out. Let's go ahead and do the bone things. I don't know what I would call those, actually. The spikies. Let's see, I just finished watching Bodies last night. It was a pretty good show. Only 8 episodes. It was easy to binge across a couple days. I really like mini-series like that, where they're smaller. Like, even if they're longer episodes, but it's just like... I found I really like that format. Where I don't have to invest an insane amount of time to watch something. And yeah, I can just binge it in a weekend if I want. I'm doing okay. Home stretch with my spider. Should be done today. Let's go, Ozar. Let's go. Is anyone else doing some hobby today? What do we got? I really want to finish these so that I can focus on the Chaos Knight. I know they're taking up all of my brain power right now. Hey, Madison, welcome in. And Flaming Noob, how we doing today? Thorians has just finished. Oh, Dredge yesterday. Nice little Lovecraftian homage. Very enjoyable. I need to get back to it. I was really enjoying it. And then my brain did the thing where we didn't want a video game for a while. It was very good, though. I liked all the stuff we found. I have it on my list. I actually thought about moving it over to my little handheld. It seemed like it would be really cozy there. I could play it up on the couch. Make a cup of tea. Do some dredging. That seemed real nice and cozy to me. Let's see. Tony says, but it's a good show. Feels like there might be a second 2, though. Oh, spoilers. I mean, I feel like Netflix. It's always... you get your second season, and then it's kind of in danger. It says, I've got Rajigar's Court to paint since I finally got all the rebel bits off the minis. Okay, we have debased. Gotten all the basing bits off the minis. Let's go. This week, I would really like, before we go on, so I will be taking a vacation next week for Thanksgiving. So before we go on break, I want to get a bit more of our Chaos Knights. I finally got my bases in from Elric's Hobbies for the Blade Guard, so I'm going to be giving them a clear coat before I start all that. Probably today. Dive in on basing. But yeah, I want to work on the Chaos Knights and get those a little further before I take some time off here. So those should be on stream this week. It's like the big Stomp Chaos Knight. I need to get our colors for our leaves out. 1 second. Hey, Antifreeze, welcome in. How are you? Ouch. And we need Caliban. Where is it? There we go. That one felt really empty, though. Let's make sure there's actually stuff in there. Getting stuff. Ooh, prepped to prime. What are we priming today, Antifreeze? What we got? So plus add a proper ending, so when Netflix decides to scrap it, it's not a cliffhanger. They'll have the possibility of more. You gotta have it just in case, right? The Flaming Noobs has spent an entire bottle of Iron Hand Steel, base coating 500 points of Necrons. Let's go. Let's go. That's a lot of Necrons. Paul John's Life, welcome in. How are ya? Right, so I'm also playing through the remake of Star Ocean 2. There's something nice about going back to a straightforward JRPG. I saw other people talking about that, and that it's very good. I know you mentioned it was the other day. So in Like a Dragon, the main character references Dragon Quest a lot, and I've never played a Dragon Quest game, so I threw one of those on my wish list. I've got that to add to all the stuff I already want to play. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna throw Dragon Quest on here too. Let's see, some Flesh of God prints. Some nightmare fuel for my D&D game. We love to see it. Rip your players. Rip your players. For hobby and priming canvas, preparing stretcher frame for Cole. I want to sketch a dream I had. That sounds cool, Termican. Prep work for that then. Hey, Kels, no worries at all. We're happy to have you. How are you? I am determined to finish this frog chair. So you join as I'm trying to finish Kroak. I need him off my desk, out of my brain. Done. Bill, welcome in. How are you? Same thing to you, Bill. Working on this. How was your weekend? I'm gonna come join you for some exercise here after stream. I like that kind of tying into Sly's 5 minutes of hobby. Now some of us are reporting our exercise. I do think it helps. Being able to be like, alright, I did my thing. The thing is done. Booby, hello, how are you today? We're working on Frog Chair. How's your weekend? Good, weekend has been good. Glad to hear it, Bill. I guess I have to ask the question. Who ended up picking up Christmas boxes with the pre-order? I think I saw with new website there were some queuing woes. And it looks like some stores not able to get as much as maybe we thought. Who picked up goodies? We have a box with mini stomp. Get that taken care of. There's a good feeling something is done. Yes, Frog Boss will be wonderful. Thank you. I'm excited to have him done. Gaddick Stupid, thank you so much for that sub. For 24 months of support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you today? I appreciate that. Oh, the other thing I did the end of last week was I emailed my emote guy. So hopefully we'll have some emotes. I actually found another artist that also does animated emotes. So we're going to have some animated and some regular. But as soon as I hear more, I will share those. So more emotes coming for subs. Antifreeze says, no Christmas boxes for me this year. I have too much to paint already. I feel that. I do plan on exploiting some buy two. Oh, get one. Black Friday sales. Ooh. You say that. There's a local store that does something similar. And you're right. That is indeed a thing. I tried to get the Votan box but failed. I think it was the World Eaters, the Votan, maybe Seraphon on the Sigmar side. Sold out pretty quickly. I did see that. I knew that World Eater one would go fast though. That one was an obvious one. That was gonna get sold pretty quick. Oop, we have a Sadie here in here. Sadie, get off my model. I left this in the game room for like a week. Somehow it attracted every hair from Sadie. I feel like she just got it out and played with it, honestly. That's what it feels like. Let's see, feeling a little under the weather, but napping all day. Hope that you're feeling better, Chaotic Stupid. You get all that rest, yep. Lots of fluids. Food if you can. Couple around Fort Worth that do the buy two, get one. So I want to get one of the new nights. Maybe get the last two Preds. A good way to do it. I don't know what I'd get though. I'm really, really trying with the Seraphon to paint what I've got first before I buy too much more. So I did go ahead and get a box of Croxagores because I want to play with them. I think after that I'm gonna not buy anything else. Free Bray, welcome in. How are you? Hey, Hester of Yellow, welcome in. This looks like an Eldari piece of art. Thank you so much. How are you today? We are working on Seraphon. Let me get you. He will sit here. I found out Friday, because I had put him together forever ago. There's a little lizard friend that's supposed to be here that I have to find later. But for now, we're just trying to get the chair done. How are you? We will find lizard friend later. He has wandered off somewhere. Everyone says, by the time I got into the horrible news site, Votan was gone. No huge deal, since it's better to save some money right now anyway. I know that Votan was popular just because the vehicles have been really hard to get. Vehicles being in the box kind of made it a no-brainer. And then World Leaders was just a box. And Aggradon Knight. Everyone should have a box of Crocs, that's what I'm saying. Now I want to give them little Crocs, like the shoes. You with that? This guy said we got a Lizardman, yeah. So I've got these I've been working, or this guy I've been working on. I've also got some Aggradons. This is the Scarvet on Aggradon, along with the actual unit. And then we've also got, I'm calling them my Chocobos, but they are Raptidon Hunters that will have little skinks on top of them as well. Trying to get all of these finished up here. How are you? Is there anything you're working on, Hester? Here, Brian, welcome in. How are you? How goes the weekend? This frog chair is a lot of details. Excited to get it finished up. Crocs and Crocs do it! Especially since the Sagittarius has basically been sold out since the range first dropped. In the core of every list. It's crazy, yeah. The fact that you can pick that. Darius, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate that. Thank you for spending your Prime with us. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Let's see, it's funny that their Dukes is Bespoke in 40k, but they don't get much attention. I don't think they get much attention in Sigmar, or at least the Beastmen don't. I wish they got some more stuff. I need some more goodies. It is a chair stream. Italian, hello. How are you? Welcome in. I need this guy done. I'm taking today to try and do that. Other than Lizard Friend, I think we can get really close. I'm gonna take today and do it. But yeah, how's everyone's weekend? I mentioned we had Curse of Strahd yesterday, and then I finished my game. I'm playing that fun game chat of, is it mania or is my depression clearing up a little? Because now I want a video game again, so it means one of the two. Trying to pick out some games to play now that I have I finished up the main story. We'll see how it goes. These men have always been the redheaded stepchild of chaos. They're in a weird spot, and I feel like they've been in a weird spot since we have played. I wish they got a little bit more love. Beastmen are one of those armies where if they got like a big range refresh, it'd be really tempting to me. But until then... Is this frog chair a Herman Miller one compared to the other frog chair being a Secret Labs one, since it's fancier? They're all just frog gamer chairs. This one needs some RGB lighting. Yeah, some gamer lights. Sorry, chat. I didn't install the gamer lights. Next frog chair. Like the jungle base? Thank you. Thank you. I think I might do a video for the basing, because I've had a lot of questions. I may do that. Speaking of videos, did you guys know we are only 60 watch hours away from getting emotes? We are almost at 3K. So thank you to everyone who's been watching over on YouTube. I'll throw the link here in chat. If you guys don't mind running some VODs, maybe checking out a past stream. All those watch hours help us. So for those who aren't maybe not on YouTube as much, once we get the 3K, we get emotes and super chat and all that good stuff. And then it's just 1,000 more watch hours and I can apply for partner. Thank you, everyone. And that opens up ad money for me and that stuff. So thank you, everyone rolling VODs. Playlist scheduled for nighttime, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Live Madness, hello. Were you finishing the lizards? How was your weekend? I need them off my desk, Live Madness. Then I can focus on Chaos Knights and Imperial Fists. I need them out of my brain. I wasn't making that up. They're like that as far back as I've been playing. Beastmen just don't get much love. That's a shame. I feel like that is a missed opportunity because they're real neat. They're real neat. I'm good. How are you? Pretty good. Had a nice nerdy weekend. Now trying to finish Frog. And vacation time coming up, so I'm excited. I will put the schedule in the old Discord. But yeah, all next week. I'll be chilling. Once I've been lining up a cue to play in the background at work. Could you Nikki stream all day? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It does help. I think that's the... I didn't expect to like YouTube as much as I do. But the fact that, like, what you put in, like, it all counts. As opposed to Twitch being very much concurrent viewers. That's been really nice and really rewarding as a creator. It's like, oh, I can just make what video I want, because as long as I get watch hours, we're good. Like, that's really nice. I don't have to... Like, obviously, you still want to make those videos that are going to bring in a lot of views, but, like, I feel like I can experiment a little bit more, which I like. Robo T-Rex, welcome in. How are ya? We're painting a frog chair. How are you? I did record our next video, so on Thursday I recorded our gold video. We will have that for when someone asks what gold we're using. You can throw it in the chat. I'm very excited about it. On our first welcome in. Prices earlier this year when the Horse Heresy jet bikes were up for pre-order. I ordered 2 boxes for them. Got another box from someone else. Opened up the 3rd box yesterday. I've got 1 jet bike and 3 sprues of rider in the box. Oops. I'm guessing because of time, you're not able to do too much more. Do you think Froggy the Hut just grabs snakes off his chair when he's feeling snacky? Instead of the snack bowls, he just carries the snakes around. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Pretty good here. Get some painting in for the day. We can, if we can finish the chair itself today, I'm gonna feel really good. Little lizard friend a bit later. I'll feel good about it. Sent GW a message yesterday. I'm not sure what they'll say. Usually, I'm trying to remember. Feel like when we have done it, they still need some kind of a proof of purchase to show that it like was from them. But yeah, nothing to do but wait and see what they say. Look, Earbray. A good argument for opening things immediately, not leaving them sealed, I suppose. It is, but at the same time. At the same time. From the times we have had to do customer support, it's worked out, but I think they do still want to see a receipt or some kind of proof. Wait, Saint Ranger, welcome in. How are you? GW will still replace the sprues. I've even called them about things that I bought secondhand. Okay, they're really good. That was the part I was worried about, is I thought from like other people doing it, that if they couldn't prove it was from like a store or something, that's when they had trouble. Well, there we go. Maybe it'll work out. Nothing to do but to ask, right? You were asked to build things for people. Wondering if there are people that hate making the models. Yeah, so usually it's part of the paint commission. I don't do it for just assembly. No. That's not honestly worth the return on that's not great. But as part of the painting commission, I do, yeah. I actually prefer that, because then if I have to do sub-assemblies and things, I would rather do that myself. So I can put it the way that I want it. Look at the GW site, there's a form to fill out, but ask for your order number. But because it's from Element Games, that's not something I would have. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if... I guess, because I haven't done one in a while. I guess if there's like a free text form. Say it's from them. Good, alright, just busy this weekend. Imagine just buying impulsors and messaging GW saying you bought gladiators and the sprue's missing. Free gladiators. Baby hairs everywhere. The back of all these leaves. Let's just go ahead and do a full pass on leaves here. I see more Sadie hair and more dust. Kind of the tricky part with this project is I got him at release, and we got him like half done. Now I'm picking it back up, so there's some colors we've got to match and get them together here. Mikey, welcome in. How are ya? We are trying to finish Kroak. Yes, I'm done. What are you up to this weekend? I need to not think about this boy anymore. Boy, bye. They wanted some code off the box. I hope they're still supportive of it now as when I did it. I really like building models, probably more than painting. Though I enjoy painting also. That's kind of the fun part, is everyone enjoys different parts of it more. Like, for me, I don't like the building. Building is just how I get to painting. But then other people really love the building, and they like to kit bash and put models together and make something new and custom. So that'll be fun as you go, figuring out which parts you like more than others. Waste of Mind, welcome in. How are you? You don't have to. It's too early for Zoom Zooms. I'm not gonna Zoom. It's too early for Zoom Zooms. How was your weekend? Hey, Bluegrass, welcome in. I like painting scenery. Oh, model railroader here. Models themselves, eh. I like watching people paint, though, railroad or not. Welcome on in. How are you? I think it's fun seeing all the railroad stuff. I think a lot of us also go there for scenery and kind of little bits. How are you today? I think some of the flock and stuff that we use is a lot of what the railroad little trains use. Valiant says, opposite for me. I like assembly and dread the painting. I'm complete opposite. Squeezel, welcome in. How are you today? Trying to finish Frog Chair. More legendary grind. Wasted mine. I can't do just the grind anymore with games. Like, I can do a little bit of one. There's definitely that point where I'm like, this isn't fun anymore. I don't know how you do it. But I hope you get what you want. Hope you get it all done. Hopefully people got their Christmas Battle Force boxes. Glad I didn't want one. It sounded like the website was a little bit of a pain. Yeah, we've got a few more people hopping in. Anyone able to grab the box that they wanted? We went through mini stomp, so I think we're all set. Unless he gets like limitations he can pick up. Sounds like we're good. Hey, Ghost Talks, welcome in. I bought a huge container of static grass for model railroads. Such a nice resource. Yeah, things like that. I think I see. Moving over to the Warhammer side. How are you? How's your weekend? Mikey, thank you so much for that sub for 38 months of support. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I'm losing chat. They go to my local now for things, but when I used to order from Games Workshop Webstar, it's almost always spot on. One time I ordered 2 Hammerfell bunkers, they sent 1. They believed me immediately. They were certain nobody would lie to get a free bunker. I think the only time we had problems was when they were switching to their automated stuff. We had a few orders that were real funky. Titan, welcome in. I sort of wanted the Nid one, but I have most of the stuff already. The Nid one is great if you just have Leviathan. Like, it's a great way to add on. But yeah, I would feel most people who already play, maybe not the best pickup. How was your weekend? This is like a confirmation for a Votan box. We'll see if it actually materializes. Mine says, the grind stuff I was working on farming World vs. Word tokens. So basically 15 hours between Friday and yesterday. Bill, thank you for the sub for 49 months of support. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for support. Kozak says, I had my independent store order the holiday boxes. Either they get all, some, or none, but I don't need the stress about them. Everybody says, I've not ordered a battle box, so I get one of the newer Heresy box sets with the Land Raider, 30 Mark III, and the Daredeo Dread. Oh, it's a Christmas present to myself. Love that. Merry early Christmas. Paul John's Life says, I ordered the Red Gobbo and the Gobbo book, Squig and the Gobbo ornaments. Oh yeah, I forgot all of that is also up. You guys get Red Gobbo and all of that as well. Forgot it was the Christmassy goodies too. He says, I really only want Heresy stuff right now, so I don't mind missing any of these boxes. I told chat earlier, I'm trying to be good and paint what I have of Seraphon before I get anything. Until the lizards are all set. I did get 1 box of Croxagores for myself, just because I do want to play those in my list. But after those boys, probably not going to spend any money. For a bit. I'm okay with that. Wanted a second Norn in the new Winged Hive Tyrant. To be honest, the Horns and Sealers are just a plus. That's fair, yeah. It is. It's a very nice box for Nids. I went to my local board gaming cafe yesterday to play a game for the first time. Found a group of people playing 40k. It was awesome. They gave me their numbers, told me to come down next time, and they'll teach me. Yes. Perfect. You are all set then. Glad you found a group up there. That's awesome. And it sounds like a very nice group. Surprisingly, the guard box is still available. It's actually a big discount. I feel like for guard, like that combo, you could kind of get before. Or like some of the ones, the other boxes are like new combos of things. So yeah, it's a nice discount, but I feel like maybe people who were interested already got a previous one. What are the pre-orders? Yeah, I don't know. What do we think the article today will be? Will it just be a reminder Christmas stuff is up? Or... Well, we've got the preview coming too. That wouldn't be pre-order, but be a reminder. Reveal stream is coming. Actually, it's an avian. Hello, how are you? The plan avian is frog, dinosaurs, lizard. We're gonna hop around today as we finish stuff. Exactly. Get him, Mikey. We're gonna be hopping around a bunch. Tiny Tonks. Oh, for pre-order? I think it's Tiny Tonk time. It's just fun to say. They were really nice. Told them I chose wolves, and they were excited as they don't have anyone that plays them in the group yet. You get to be the wolves player. They picked up my Age of Sigmar pre-order, so now I have 3 units of Cav and a Cav hero. 16 horses to paint. Let's go, Wastelander. That's a lot of ponies. World Leaders box weight. In today's article, they announced the new storefront. Oh no. Mine says, not my kill team box. Totally not my kill team box. Reverse psychology levels of not my kill team box. I'm excited to see the kill team box. Yeah, Tiny Tonks, kill team. Any other guesses? What we got today? Titan, they finally came in. They came in either Friday or Saturday, and I got them into a bath. So I can get those primed and start working. That was the longest I've ever waited for bases from them. I'm a little annoyed about it. Usually they ship like the next day. So they are here though. I'll get them cleaned up because they have to go through the whole process like a resin model would. Get them into the bath and then let them dry and prime them up. And they'll go. I was telling chat, I will probably do a gloss coat on the Marines so I don't goof up my white. Start getting them all together here. And that means we can do decals too. Epic Heresy, forgot about that? Yeah. With all the delays, it's kind of hard to keep track with it. Preview may either be Black Library, model release pause, where they started previewing Imperialis. Scouts versus Elf Scouts, yeah. Striking Scorpions boxes on pre-order there, I'll be happy. I think if it is, I'm gonna wait and I'll get the Scorpions separate. I want those. But similar to Seraphon, we have Eldar we need to finish first. I even got to build one for our video. Guardian. I think those are good guesses though, chat. If we get something. I almost had a heart attack reading The White Dwarf. For painting tutorials, the painter used non-GW materials? What? What were they using that wasn't Games Workshop? I think I might order bases for the next group soon. Yeah, now we know to do it a little earlier. My thought was, oh, perfect. I'll just order them as I'm finishing up, and then they'll be here, and I can just keep cruising. Apparently not. I'll give you the Scorpions off. I can get my hand in the box. Thank you, Titan. Yeah, if you want to work something out. Definitely up for that. I would like them at some point. But yeah, if you wanna split these. Alright, email draft to send to me so the second the kill team box doesn't drop. Make sure we are on the list. They were using colored chalk for weathering. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't think of chalk. I was trying to remember the old, do you guys remember the old Forge World books? Had like all the painting. The Imperial Armor? Those would use like pencils and stuff for the... I think that's the only other time I've seen pulling in other stuff. It reminded me of that when you said it. What kind of bases for the White Blade Guard? They are from Elric's. I'm trying to remember the name. We've got some like the concrete and some of the beams and stuff in it. I think we're doing a bit of a red. Siege bases, thank you, Titan. I remember the name of them. We're doing a little bit of red to kind of tie in with the white armor, but I'll confirm here with Titan. Hey Zadlevi, then welcome in. How are you? 2024 GW, try our new chalk. If you can find it on the website, try our new chalk. I was trying to find something the other day on the website, and I thought of you, Avian, because you did the like little steps to use the website. It's every time I have to scroll like halfway down the page to make the next selection, I just want to scream. Dog hair. Blasted Cities. Yeah, there we go. That's the best way to describe those bases. They're pretty neat. I like them. It'll cost twice as much as regular chalk, yep. And then the price will go up every year. But they get to put a cool Warhammer name on it, so it's okay. We get to brand it. There's a little frog back here, too. You see him? Just keep finding other stuff to do on this model. We do have, as I turn him here, little parts like this. Because I had it in sub-assemblies, we'll have to blend that out. But we're getting there. Getting there. Model's just got a lot going on, chat. I'm gonna be very, very glad when it's done. Hey Rogue, welcome in. Have they commented on bringing back the 360s of models? They were so helpful. I also like the 360s. I don't think I've seen anything. Chat, have we seen any like website updates as far as the 360s? I think it's weird they took the paint like workups down, because I thought that was really helpful for someone maybe just getting in. Honestly, for me too, knowing the official scheme, kind of nice to have. The chalk smells like Nuln Oil. Mousebait, welcome in. How are you? Oh, we gotta finish the floor. Okay, let's go, Mousebait. Get that caffeine. Let's go. Thanks so much for coming by. Before you dive in, we're working on a frog chair. Talking about the new website a little. Got a million billion leaves I'm highlighting. Super exciting. When I wrote those steps, I thought, hey, let's do something for community. After I did it, let the world burn. Yeah, I skipped to that portion. I spent like, the first time I went up, I spent like maybe a minute on the site. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm good. Good. Let's see, Twitch is not like my phone today. I'm good. Building Fusiliers today. Loving these lads. Glad to hear that. That sounds like a good day to me. Okay, reddish-brown brick color. Okay. If you can think of a better ruined city color, by all means, trust your artistic opinion. No, I think that's gonna be great. With the white, I think that'll work nicely. Cool. I may bring in a little bit more brown just because we have red on the tabards, but yeah, we'll get that figured. I think that'll be neat. Can we just bring back the old site? I'm with you, Hoot. Bring it back and just combine the carts. That's all I want. But I guess, I wonder, do you guys think the new website made the queue easier to implement? And how important do we feel like that is? I think that's the other... It feels like that's the other sticking point for why they did it, right? Is queue and to combine the carts. I need a 360 for the Norn because I need a reference. Yeah, the 360s were super helpful. You should get a picture of the seat before you glue the frog in. Then you can post the Society of Hidden Paint subreddit. I hate that I have to paint this. Like, there's just enough visible that if I don't paint it, it's gonna annoy me. So, doing it. Trying to get used to my new glasses. Oh, progressives are weird. I can imagine, yeah. Yeah, it'd be very different. Oh, Callus got time for work. Have a great day. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope work goes well today. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye for now. The queue hasn't made a difference to scalpers. I don't know. Do we think it was scalpers for boxes? They think we're all mobile users buying on a whim while skipping through a park. That's the best time to buy some Space Marines. Skipping through the park. It has a polished look as a brand, like Apple. That'll explain the high prices. It's such a nightmare to commute or to navigate. And then yeah, I think the thing I don't like, whenever someone new would come into stream and they're like, I'm trying to pick an army. Normally we would be like, hey, go look at the website. They've got all the armies listed. Kind of see what you're feeling. Now it's such a nightmare to get to that point. I don't even think I can recommend that anymore. I don't want to send a new person to their website. And that's like the exact opposite of what the website should be. The heavy metal folks did some weird, like, water blend. Oh, Tyranid arms that seem to blend the chitin color into the skin. Trying to figure it out, if I want to do that. What color it would be for my army. It does give a nice, like, uniform look. And it's not, like, not super work intensive is the best part for NIDs. But yeah, once you get that figured out, it won't be too bad to not. I think especially with NIDs, finding those things where you can do it to a lot of models quickly. Because, like, it'll work on the bigger stuff easily. A matter of figuring out for the little. Let's see, the Fusiliers are pretty good. 2 body parts, 2 parts for the gun arm, a separate arm for the fuse, all hooked into the shield. Who says I haven't got my Manticore Lady yet? Really excited to paint that model. That model is so pretty. Arrives here soon. So pretty. I think the deals in the boxes here is driving force behind them going out of stock. Red Angel box usually a lot. We're barely more than Aggradon. Oh yeah. I mean, Christmas boxes always sell out. Matter of... There always seems to be 1 or 2 that are going to go immediately because everyone wants them. Like that one, the Votan, because the vehicles were hard to get. There's always going to be a couple that sell immediately, and the rest are kind of depending on makeup, and a lot of it, like what you're saying, is the combo of stuff. It's a new combo of things. Get snatched up real quick. Never done any units before this release, so I don't know if I want to bother. That's fair. Especially with army painting, figuring out what's going to work for you and get the models painted. I airbrush so I don't have to mess with it. I just want them done. Color shift NIDs with glow sticks. Someone said the new website is because of Commerce Platform. Was dropped for some reason, which is why we have the website we now have. Commerce Platform. Oh, like the payment side of things? Or send people to the new Citadel Paint app. There's lots of models featured there with color guides. Okay, so if they're doing that, they're probably not going to come back to the store then, right? They're just be like, go to our other website. Navigate these 20 websites and get your army together. I don't know. It was nice to have at a glance. You're like, oh, that's what that color is. Add to cart. But it's interesting. I guess we'll see. It's weird the website is so bad after the app, which I think was pretty good. Wait. I feel like I have to ask. Which app? Games Workshop track record with apps. Also not great. Actually, I have no airbrush. Gotta admit, painting this is similar. It made me wish I did. There's just so much plastic to cover. That was the route I went. So, especially with like a horde army. I think a lot of people, the choice kind of comes down to, do I want to contrast it? Kind of dry brush along with that. Do I want to airbrush it? Kind of finding the method that's going to speed it up and make it a little easier. For me, it's airbrush. For others, it's, yeah, contrast, dry brushing. Whatever you feel will get where you want to be quickly. Hubby wonders why I never ask his opinion. As soon as I start putting the last of the new flooring in, he's talking about a better product and all the problems we have with this one. Well, then he can put down the flooring. Well, that's what I'm hearing. He can do it then. The 40k army builder app. I like that I can now have one list. I thought it was silly that they wouldn't make it. Or, I'm sorry, they wouldn't let us have like the list building. I'll say this because it explains why I think that. The more you can build lists and figure out what products you want, the better it is for Games Workshop. So I thought it was really weird that that was behind a paywall. So the fact that we at least get now a list that we can have, I do like. But I think it's very strange that it's paywalled. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Because if I can get in an app and say, oh, if I order 3 more boxes of lizards, I'll have the army I actually want. That's just more money that I'm bringing. Very strange to me. I have a tournament in December, so I'm trying to paint the entire list ASAP. Let's go. When in December? We are halfway through November. Where in December are we? Did you find a better method? Me? Or what? The app is not great for new people getting into the hobby. You basically have to have an idea for how lists work before you can use it, then have something to be like, oh, look at all the pretties. It's organizing my thoughts. I think Games Workshop needs a way to make it easier for someone just wanting to get in. It needs to be better explanation or a better resources for just literally getting into the hobby. I think they make a lot of assumptions about what people know. And being a content creator, they're missing out here. Well, the app doesn't pay off if you made a dozen lists before it went to subscription. Yeah, I'm saying it should be that all the time. Yeah, now they're being shut down. Exactly. Now you get the one, and you'll be happy with. Oh, then using the website to window shop. I hadn't really thought about it, Avian. I'm just sad that that's not what I can like tell someone now. But no, I hadn't really given it much thought. Focusing on my own stuff instead of fixing Game Workshop stuff. The 40k app is funny. Okay, Titan saying the same. If you made a bunch of lists that locked it behind the paywall, you can still access multiple lists. Okay, until they come to lock you out. Just, why? Why do we have to do this? Just let me make lists. So I can give you money. I haven't, except general Google. I know what I'm looking for. Now I'll go to their site without the reference. Oh, I'm sorry. I won't go to their site for the reference photos. Yeah, in general, they just need an easier way for people to hop in. So, like, figure out what army they want, figure out what they need for that army, and be able to just go. They just don't have that right now. Very strange to me. I have the army building apps. I always forget to look at one. I'm sorry, look at that one, shopping one I need. Not having a shopping feature built in is weird. Right, Ghost Hawks? Like, hey, you've got this army. You know what would go really well with it? This. Or, hey, this has the same, like, keyword or something. Got. I feel like that just prints money, but what do I know? Especially now that everything is linked to your Warhammer account and all that. Seems like a miss to not let. Here's another good one. Titan's got Warhammer Plus. Access the codexes on the app. They could increase their subs if they did. That I agree. You can put all the codexes behind the paywall. That makes sense to me. I am way more likely to pick up an army if I can scroll through some of that. At least Age of Sigmar Freeze use an updated right. Yep. That's the other crazy part. Is one team does it and one team doesn't. That's wild to me that it's the same company, but the apps are so different. Wild to me. Even says, I was good this time with Warhammer Plus. Ah, I got the vampire. Very nice. Go with your other vampires. I would too if codexes are in the app. Yeah, I don't have Warhammer Plus, but if my codexes are on it, I'd consider it. That makes it way more worth it. I don't care about anime. Lore Master. Some of the battle reports seem like they would be fun, but not enough for the sub. Codexes are on there? Sigmar app I have as a banner. I was pretty sure you can still build lists. I don't think you can go through like the codex stuff without attaching Leviathan, but I thought you could still do all the lists and things. There's still some things I think you would want the battle tome. Pretty sure you can still be able to list and stuff. It's where a lot of the content's looked at without the books. Yeah, so if you wanted like your army specifics, I think you do have to have the battle tome or a codex attached. But you can at least build lists and things. No more than the 40k. There's still those who would get the book. I mean, guess ebooks haven't hurt sales. Yeah. Nevermind Horse Heresy. Oh, that's... They don't even have an app. You're right. I don't play Heresy, so I hadn't really thought about it. But you're right. It's interesting. Interesting to just watch. Do you think Heresy would ever get one? Is my question. Is it now large enough to warrant an app? Without making books, how would the players get through the same regurgitated lore from the last 30 years? I don't know who. Definitely not through internet websites. Get a second city's battle top for making it tournaments and such. I can add a bunch of bookmarks and tabs in it without feeling bad. Alright, leaves. More leaves on this stuff. Chat, it's so many leaves. So you get the Cities of Sigmar box with the book, but the app's data was still the old stuff. I had to build an army list with Excel like I usually do. Wasn't that the thing too, is it doesn't update until like the full release? So if you get like an early army box or something, you can't even use the app. I think that was part of it too. You considered reaching out to Army Painter to get some of their new paints for free. Other streamers are testing it, liking it, better consistency. Rather get some opinions. I gave away my old Vallejo. Someone mentioned it in another stream. I will say, I'm not usually an Army Painter fan. But if they wanted to make a believer out of me, I would try them. I haven't decided if I want. I could. You're right. I don't know. I've really not liked their paint in the past. There was a future, and they need get off more books, printing, distribution, paper. All these things need to be more eco-friendly. I think if you want to treat it like a living rule set, you need to make it living rules. Yep, I think I can enter the code. I think you can now, yeah. Head out, Mikey. Have a good one. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. We will see you later. Have a good rest of weekend. So over this model, Chad. I'm sorry. This model is beautiful. It's a really cool kit. But there is a lot of detail, and I'm kind of over it. I seem grumpy working on it. Just ready for it to be done. Want it on my shelf. Done. The newer army painter is supposed to be much better. If they send me free stuff, I would try them. If they want to make a believer out of me. Well, I'll still be completely honest with my feedback. But I've not been a fan in the past. I guess Army Painter, if you're listening, and you want to make a believer out of me, I'll try them. Alright. Keeps. To work up a bit more of the bark stuff. Yeah, let's just finish all the plant junk. Norman, hello! We have second frog chair. This one is Kroak. He is. We're really close. The only thing, Norman, trying to get the chair done today because on Friday, I was like, what is that? That right there is a skink leg. I completely forgot he has an attendant also. So he is here probably with the rest of my lizards. But we have a whole ass skink we also have to paint. So today, we're going to work on the chair. And then I will find little friend a bit later. Yeah, I was just like looking at the chair. I'm like, what is that? It's like, oh god. I'm missing a lizard. So we're going to do that later. Decapitated skink leg, exactly. I even told Slam, I'm like, if I can't find the lizard, I'm just chopping the foot off. We'll just blend that out, and he just won't have one. No, except he's gonna see the leaves. Here's when he's in there, it's like just enough you can see what's back there. So I'm not gonna spend like any more time. Figured we'll at least get the basic stuff done. It is painted, but not as much time as I would spend on something else. Have them send it to a skeptic. I mean, they're interested in that. I would do it. Only one attendant. This lane has two. He does. You can do one or the other or both. We did both on the lava one. He needs Gecko Friend. I know. I just don't know where he is. I have I've been really good with my sub-assemblies. I actually have a tub I'm trying to keep all of my lizard bits in, so he should be in there. The only other option is maybe I left him on the sprue to come back to later. So those are the two things. Jazzy, hello, how are you? Do you think Kroak, being a Pac-Man frog, has ever eaten a skink? I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know much about Kroak. I'll learn in my lizards as I go here. Doesn't have a, I kind of miss the bowl of snacks. The lizards are kind of fun, though. Or snakes, sorry. Too many reptiles on this chair. Ah, yes, I also have a bucket of squig bits. Yep. We have similar styles, then. How's your weekend, Norman? What you up to? Coming in strong. What do I do for breakfast? What are your options? You've got to make. I need to make. Found a recipe for some protein muffins. I need to make those later today. Before my bananas go. I am tired of eggs. I had eggs this morning. I was able to eat them. They're the easiest thing for my protein and stuff. Man, I'm getting sick of them. Thinking breakfast burritos? Some avocado toast? Yum. I wish I could do toast. Avocado toast, very good. Beer for breakfast is always good. There you go. Get your early carbs. I do imagine he's the one with... He stuffs one in his mouth. Having owned a Pac-Man frog once, one that tried to eat me, I would totally consume unwary skinks. I think, if nothing else, that'll become our headcanon for this guy, as he just got eaten. If nothing else, you make some Taco Bell to make a trap. Put out some, if I put out some Tyrannid, will that attract the lizard? Use some bugs for lizards. What do we think? Let's see, we did a short walk, aka 6-kilometer hike, mostly uphill, with a 40-meter height increase. Yeah, short walk. It feels nice, but I told the girlfriend it would be an easy walk. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need to join you guys today. I took a extra rest day this week. So, I don't know if it's part of daylight savings or what. I needed an extra rest day. But we're back on it today. We're just tired. Do not use Tyranids as... I got enough of them. I got enough little Termagons. Then we can find Lizard Friend, finish Bug Friend. Everyone done. Ready for game. Did he eat other elves so to get smarter and more magic? We're just magic through osmosis here? I like it. You guys are gonna make me read all of my Kroak lore later today, aren't I? We're just Pac-Manning everything. Yeah, that's lore I need to read. It's short as far as I'm concerned, but mostly uphill is not the nice part. Yeah, that's rough. That's very difficult. Especially if that's not what you were prepared for. We weren't ready for uphill hike. Comes very long. Sure. I did last morning, then another 3 on the stepper. Do you like your... Who else uses a stepper? I've seen a lot of people using them. I have asked for a workout bench for Christmas. That's my addition bench. But the little steppers are kind of tempting. Sorry. Finish my thought. So the 40k app annoys me on new releases when you're waiting for you the book, but you're locked out of rules for a few weeks. The app's an interesting one. I just feel like more things should be available because it's their stuff, like, quickly. Like, it should be, a release comes out, they hit the button, you can now access all the stuff. This weird delay between things doesn't make sense to me because it's your material. Like, you have it. You can get it ready ahead of time. Very strange. Kroak's old lore was he was dead, but his spirit was so magical it stayed bound to his body. Ah, his new model looks very much alive, though. He's definitely, like, mummified. Got all of his, like, bandages. I don't know. Uphill in the snow both ways. Yeah, that's the hike Marion's on today. Bench is nice, love mine. If only we weren't buried under a bazillion things right now. You headed out here, Bri? Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out this morning. I got an adjustable one on my list. Do you like the incline? I have normal bench. Folds up so I can keep it in here. Everyone on my list. Once my shoulder's fully healed, I want to get out. Oh, a hangboard. Get stronger arms and fingies. Workout bench can hold a lot of laundry. Look at dried out frog, yep. That's what we got today. Dried out frog. Kroak died, which is like, whatevs, I got stuff to do, that's right. He's just the, like a fantasy dreadnought almost. Kroak croaked, and he's still ready to go. I came so close to ordering, oh, the old model, when it was made to order. So I wanted this big Kroak chair, but it's still not available around here. Hold on, chat. I'm fighting this. I gotta add some thinner here after stream. I don't want. I'm also looking to do body weight. Oh, pull-ups with no assist for my sets. Nice. I'm gonna throw this out there. There's a few of us reporting in to. We have a Healthy Nerds channel in our Discord. If you want to come join us, if you want to have a spot to talk workout stuff, diet stuff, just report in. I think sometimes just being able to say, I did the thing, good for the day. Feel free to use that. I'm on such a routine now that I don't really post much in there, but I need to get back to posting in there too. I try a new recipe, a new exercise. But if you want to come join us, have that. Feel free to hop in. I'll put this out there too if anyone's working out. The best thing I've done is take measurements too. I've basically at this point have said, F the scale. I'm gonna do measurements. I'm gonna go until I feel good. Screw the scale. Because I feel so much better. Got an unhealthy nerd channel? That's the rest of the Discord, yeah. That's why it says, coffee's done, gotta go do my floor. So close to being done. Let's go, mousebait. Let's get it finished. Sounds good, enjoy. I haven't posted in a while, but I like posting after I get out of the gym when I remember. 84 Pains, thank you so much. How are you today? Thank you, thank you. This has been a long project. So I got this guy actually when the kit released, just as a project, just because I thought he was cool. And then earlier this year, I decided to hop in with Seraphon. So I got it back off of the shelf. We tackled it again. And now I'm trying to finally finish it. So it's been going on for a while. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? Oh no, Salavine says, to be honest, my frog went the same way as Kroak. I was a small kid given a tropical pet. We went to Disneyland Paris. We came back to a mummified frog. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry. Oh no. Ben says, I'm like 162. Finally put on mass. Doing well in bench and dips. Dips is still my best workout. I bought a belt so I can add weight. Doing dips at like 200, 210. That's awesome, Titan. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh, I forgot to turn off the heat light. Poor little frog. So wish the channel was Healthy Nerd Herd, but I know I'm not gonna win that fight. I think we're good. Like, we got it. Hey, Agu, welcome in. How are you? It's nice having a place to report in. I'm glad. I know it's a little awkward at first. I totally get it, like posting in there. But once a few people hop in, it's really nice to report back. Totally get it, though. And then, yeah, sometimes I just feel like there's nothing to report, so I just don't. I'm like, I've done the same thing I've been doing since April. Let's go. But it's work, though. I know I've said F the scale. I am down 12 pounds. I've put on at least a few pounds of muscle. I don't know how to measure that. I've lost inches off of everything, which is great. But I'll keep using. If that helps, it is there. Feel free to use it. Speaking of Discord, I saw we had some people finishing up mini exchange. I need to go through and update my posts. Anyone else? How are we feeling about mini exchange? We're about halfway through. We've got people finishing up. I should be able to finish mine here this week before I go. You feeling good about mini exchange, chat? You've got till the end of the month, so you still got plenty of time. I'm just checking in. I'm taking a climbing class here soon to learn some new kinds of climbing. That's interesting. Okay, what would be different? Different techniques, different, like, tools? What would you be learning about as someone who has not looked into any of that at all? What would that mean? I'm also getting some sort of mix of weight and body fat percentage. There has to be some kind of formula. Because I thought body fat was also not a great measurement. The way that they do it. Not super accurate. I don't know. Maybe there's another way. I don't know. Silvine says, feeling very good about the exchange. I would think so. I would think so. I'll be done this week for sure. Did I go build in Prima Mini? If you want to be done on time, that might be a good idea, yeah. Might be a good idea. Now that you've got more friends in here. Who is working on some hobby this week? What do we got, chat? This boy today, I'm gonna try and get Blade Guard and Chaos Knights here before vacation time. And the little gladiator. Use like one more paint session. Probably do her cloak while I do the Praetors. Hey, Gonbian1! We had an awesome Curse of Strahd. Ooh, boss battle last night. How's your campaign going? We survived our trip to Ravenloft. We got out last night. But yeah, I'll ask for no spoilers. We survived. How are you? What's new this weekend? We're gonna show the finished minis on stream today. No, we'll do that at the end of the month when we've got everyone's together. We are gonna do the showcase similar to how we did the starter box challenge. So if you guys want to check that out, that's over on YouTube. Or we're gonna do a similar little showcase of everyone's stuff. Show everyone's stuff off. It'll be end of the month as everyone's finished up. So there are better ways to measure body fat than others. Not sure how accurate you can get it measured at home. Herman says, I'm playing Apex for now. Once I have enough of that, I'm gonna switch to painting. Done with the unmade, so more squigs and exchange mini it is. I need to go back and look at your unmade. I think I saw it in between cleaning and stuff. Take a good look. I need to go back. I always feel bad when I see something on my phone and I'm like, all right, when I'm back at my PC, I'm gonna look at that, and then I forget. But I want to look at it in full size, not on my phone. No spoilers, of course. Definitely print some Curse of Strahd memorabilia. Paint for my showcase. That'll be cool. Glad you had a good battle. Those sessions are great. Trying to think. We had some pretty crazy plans that actually worked out for us yesterday. Hey, Yermagander, welcome in. How are you? We're working on a frog chair. This is for Kroak. He's still separate right now for painting. I think we're getting to the point where we can almost glue him in, which feels really nice. But we're getting there. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? This particular class is teaching a new way to protect yourself. So instead of the rope going to the top, back down to the climber brings it up with them, clipping it to points of protection as you go. As you safely climb something that you can't get to at the top in advance. Okay. So like you would, I guess not like a set course then. Being able to do something more, I don't know, out in the world almost. As opposed to a set thing. I tell you, we beat Strahd. Yes, I remember that, Jazzy. We're catching up to you. We did level up yesterday. I can say that without spoilers. So we leveled up to level 7. Which I guess for our DMs, now you know where we're at. I think I'm going to dip one more into Rogue, and I was thinking about dipping into Fighter for next level up. I initially wanted to do Arcane Trickster, but because we only go to what, like level... I don't know, I'm not gonna get enough cool stuff. And now I've got a weapon that I wasn't counting on, so I think dipping into fighter makes more sense. So I'm looking into that. You're painting some mini exchange boba this very minute. Well, I learned to climb, but I feel like I'm about 10 years and a couple injuries too late. I mean, it sounds like it can build on each other. You can always try and do the, I guess the more beginner stuff. See how it goes. Where you've got a little bit more help, a little bit more protection, maybe. Alright, we're gonna highlight up the spiky bits and the... I don't know what those are. Like tablets or something. Whatever they are, they're getting highlighted. Because we just have that and then this little... I guess it'll be stone. It's like a little tiny frog totem thing. And then I think we can glue him in, so that'll feel good, getting him in there. Let's see, I'm good. I just finished my second model today. I'm really proud of my first 2 models. What did you paint? What have you got? Welcome on in. If there's anything you see that I'm doing that you have any questions on, let me know. I'm happy to help, or show colors or things that I'm using. Welcome on in. Let us know if you have any questions. You should be really proud of your model. Excited to see what you got. Let's see, painted a blight hauler and a foul blight spawn. Very cool. Those are fun minis too. They're always great to start with. Well, welcome on in. I feel like models like that, you get a lot of different textures and effects and things to play around with. They're always my favorite projects. So there's an old 19th century quarry near me where there are some routes set up. Other than that, there's not really climbing near me. That's cool that it's set up though. But that could be an option. If you're feeling comfy about it. Sure, they've got everything set up. Oh my goodness, what's happening? 1 second. Bill, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. Arminder, enjoy the emotes and your ad-free viewing. Thank you, thank you. Bill, let's get some hype for Bill. One of us. One of us. It says, just because you want to climb doesn't mean you have to try going up El Cap or something huge. You can just climb easy stuff at the gym. Yeah, I would say try and it's like starting there and see if maybe you can do that. Build up your strength too. Born too afraid of heights to climb. Too afraid of claustrophobia to scuba dive. Same, Leviathan. I'm with you. Cursed to remain on Earth. I am the same. Oh, close to 45 minutes away. I used to have a membership, but it's just too far. That's a little bit of a haul, yeah. I'll just climbing every day. 5 stairs to get the front door. I mean that, and then the bench holding the clothes, like doing it up there, doing it up. Let's see. There's already bouldering. Those routes are so short. You don't even need a rope or anything to climb. I'm gonna let you guys climb that. I'm happiest with my feet on the ground. With my feet on the ground. I've hosted some other streamer. They didn't leave them as my first model. Well, if you'd like to share with us, we do have our Discord. I will throw it in here. That is where we share all of our stuff. If you want to come join us, that's kind of our home away from home. We do updates and all kinds of things like that. But yeah, if you'd like to show it off, you can hop in the Discord there. We talk hobby news. I do stream updates in there. That's where we're goofing off during the day. Feel free to come join us. My friend, I'm very afraid of heights. Yeah. The, don't even need ropes or anything. Still scared. We will stay on the ground and root for you, Jez. Stay on the ground and root for you. I'm very good at that. I'm a good cheerleader. Take my job very seriously. Good cheerleader. Whoops, sorry. Love climbing trees? Yeah, I didn't even really do that as a kiddo. Nope. A slight obsession with the ancient. Oh, my! What you're doing is making my brain tingle. The Seraphon are very good for that. So here's this. We've also got our Star Veteran on the Aggradons, and then not quite as much of that feel, but Chocobos do. These are the Raptidon Hunters, which we actually have 5 more of those to build as Chargers. I think once we get that first group together. And that's the end of my army box. Be together then. Do you have knee issues lately? We need to start some safety reps, get up those stairs. Also building that strength. Let's go. I'm sorry to hear that though. Not cooperate. Hope that it gets better here soon. If you're afraid of heights, there are options to start. Also, you can just stay there too, yeah. I'll stay on the ground and just bite up curl with you, Jesse. We'll still work out together. I'll just be down here. I'll just be down here. Alright, there's all that. I don't know what color this little frog thing should be. If we should just go stone, or... Let's look at the art. I don't actually remember. It's been too long. Obviously, I completely forgot a lizard, so I've forgotten this model. But... Alright. Oh gosh, their own website's not even the first website that comes up on Google anymore. Here we go. Welcome to Warhammer. Alright. They have it kind of a green color, almost like... should have done it with the parchment. Damn it. Okay, we're just gonna match the things back there. But you're doing the Discord? Awesome. If you guys want to check that out, I will check it out here after stream. But that's awesome. Welcome in. Congrats on first 2 minis. See, me and my climbing partner aspire to climb El Cap at some point. Annoyed we. I should have looked this up earlier. Oh. Getting done, and that's all. Sorry to talk video games. What's everyone playing this weekend? I saw that Wild Hearts is now on Game Pass, which is like an anime Dark Souls with like gadgets you can put up. Or like Monster Hunter, sorry. Kind of similar to that. Want to check that out. I know it had a lot of performance issues when it first came out, so I'm gonna look it up and see if it's any better now. Noob, hello, how are ya? What you up to this weekend? We're trying to finish this gosh darn frog chair. Kroak is making me crazy. I need him done. But here is, where'd he go? Here he is. Ta-da, noob. I think we can go ahead and glue him, because I can do this with him in the chair. And I'm just going to feel better with him in. I think we're going to do that. Tired of having to take him off. Let's just glue him and feel like we've made progress. Let's see, if you heard of Andy Kirkpatrick, cheeky British guy who's written a few humorous books about climbing El Cap, Patagonia, Matador, etc. That's cool. If anyone else is interested. Noobs is trying to finish some Battletech minis that have been sitting on my desk for too long. We're in the same boat today, Noob. Let's go. How many little Battletech mechs have we got? It feels real good to clean the desk. Make sure we get them lined up. This little... Doesn't feel like he's sitting in it. But I guess he is. Not a great connection. 16? That's a lot of mechs, my friend. A lot of mechs. Timothy, hello! I have cleaned my office. Timothy, a step ahead of us. It's so nice. I'm gonna do some painting today. Wish I could have you on my shoulder to help me paint this armored sentinel for guard. Gonna work with some shock troopers instead? Let's go. You got this. Can't be there, but I can be here on twitch.tv/NikkiColes. Let's get it. Let's get him done. Sounds like a lot of us finishing projects today, which is... Let's see. My brother also picked up Warhammer at the same time as me. And is painting his first model today. What does he have? What did he decide to go with? Kroak sit there for a second. And then what do we want to work on, chat? We've got gems on the sides here. We could work on those. Might be a good thing to finish. Get off the list. Excuse me, we need to decide what color these are gonna be. I don't know, am I feeling purple? Maybe green? I feel like green's probably a good way to go. Feeling indecisive at the moment. Let's see, oh, he's going Grey Knights. First model is Grandmaster Voldus. Just diving in, I love it. Grey Knights have a lot of cool minis. They got an updated character here recently. They've got the Dread Knight. There we go. Like, I can't even remember the actual name of it. Apex is giving me a few too many rewards after lost games. Might have a thing or two about my performance. They're like, here, you need this more than Right, red gems. I say I've got them base coated red from last time, so I guess yeah, let's just rock it. Let's pull in some orange, some white. Let's knock out these gems. What's that? And let's do that. I'm gonna put my phone with you on it in front of me. Gonna put your Sullivan Studio dice around it like a shrine. If I can evoke a 1% of your power from my altar, maybe make my boys and girls Acadia not look like they just had Blackstone 4 just dropped on their faces. They're gonna be great, Timothy. We're gonna do this together. Let's go. Dropped on their faces, these poor guys. Let's go. Let's get these finished. For everyone finishing projects today, let's go. Alright, got our orange. What does everyone have planned for the rest of today? After this, I've got workout, and then I want to play more video game. That's my plan. I probably should prep something for stream tomorrow, but we'll see how I feel. See how I feel after I work out. Because it's been tougher here. If not, we'll prep something together tomorrow. New games. Finished the Dawn Guard DLC for first time. Came away very disappointed by experience after years of missing out. Dawn Guard. What was that for? Sorry. Sorry you're disappointed by it. That's never fun. It's always tough when you're like anticipating something, excited for something, and it just doesn't, just not what you're looking for. Oh, for Skyrim. Okay. Sorry, it's been a bit since I've thought about some Skyrim. I'm sorry, it's disappointing. Maybe work in the shop outside. Maybe work on Exchange Mini. Get to build and primed. Maybe watch Loki. Who knows? Politics of Vampires ended up feeling resoundingly shit. I'm sorry. That's too bad. Hopefully whatever you pick next will be more rewarding to... Okay, we need our Mephisto. Hold on. I've heard Loki is good, Jazzy. I liked the first season. I haven't watched any. The next one. Speaking of watching things, Slam and I are still watching X-Files. I guess I should see it. Felt bad. I was playing my game and I missed Slam. I want to watch X-Files last night. See if we can get some more X-Files in. Those have been a trip. I think I told you, thank you, chat, for making me watch The Thing, because there was a Thing episode. I was very glad I had watched it. I could get all the references and things. It's been fun. That's about it for me. I'm gonna order tacos. Then maybe print some minis for friends. Varnish the clear dragon. Let's go. Tacos always a good way to start your plans. Let's see. Killed Onoman for the first time, and again, resounding shit that ended too quick. Now I'm doing the Dragonborn DLC. Gonna eat cartridge to feel something to get over Skyrim, even if it's a bitter taste of Switch card. Yeah, I don't know. Skyrim is one of those games where, like, it's all about the side stuff from just exploring. I don't think I put a lot of stock in the story itself. It was all the other stuff I found along the way. The real friendship is the random stuff I found along the way. Let's see, bacon and sausage burrito with peppers and beans and hot sauce. That sounds really good to me. Do it. Warcraft Rumble? As a phrase to... Oh, Onyxia? You get to fight Onyxia again? I did see that the next WoW expansions are basically just classic Burning Crusade and bring them back again. The bugs, we've got Sunwell, and why am I struggling with what they know? Yeah, let's just do it again. Why not? Fly, hello, how are ya? I'm getting my 5 minutes in with my frog. How are you? I'm gonna finish this darn frog, Sly. The real story of Skyrim is a sapphic story I make up about my character marrying Melva Linus and moving to Falkreath. I like this story. That's the real... I like this. What set is this from? Want to paint cool Mesoamerican stuff? This is Lord Kroak. He is part of the Seraphon army for Age of Sigmar. Lord Kroak. K-R-O-A-K. Kroak the Frog. I'm very tired and a lot of pain. I'm sorry, but had a good weekend nonetheless. I am glad it was a good weekend, because you were playing, right? How did that go? Thank you for counting my D&D as 5 minutes. I wasn't sure if I counted. Frog chair. That's right, noob. Frog chair. Must finish frog chair. So I never have to think about frog chair. Well, you played 5 games of Age of Sigmar, 2 of Catan, and 3 of Forbidden Desert. Holy cow. You guys are busy. Okay, I thought you were gonna be like a game or 2. Yeah, no wonder you're tired. That's a lot. Sounds like it was a fun weekend though. I think, yeah, worth being Probably a little worn out today. I know when we do tournaments and stuff, I'm always wiped. A lot of brain power. Forbidden Desert, so good. I think we've played that. We have one of them. If it's the game I'm thinking of, yes, that was pretty fun. Let's see, I'll ask again since we're a little bit closer. We will have a pre-order article here at the top of the hour. So the Christmas boxes are a 2-week pre-order. What do we think pre-order will be today? Will be in the article. We had guesses for Tiny Tonks and Imperialis. For Kill Team. What do you think we'll get? Oh, that's right. The thing. Thank you, Scott. For YouTube, we did record our next tutorial, which is painting gold. So if you want to see my gold workout, we get that question a lot. I went ahead and recorded it. That'll go up here this week. We are 60 hours away from unlocking emotes and memberships and all that good YouTube-y stuff. If you guys want to help me out and roll some VODs, I think we'll hit that really, really soon. So for those who are maybe not as familiar with the YouTube process, that opens up... Hold on. That opens up kind of the fan stuff. So memberships, super chats, all that good. After that, it's 1,000 watch hours to apply for partner. And that unlocks the ad. So we are cruising along. Thank you everyone who's been checking out the videos. It really means a lot. Thank you, thank you. And we're going to keep doing tutorials and stuff over there. The things that make sense to have on YouTube, we will do over there. Get comfy here. Oh, Warcry stuff? I do think something boxed like that. Warcry. Maybe Imperialis articles are complete. Maybe. I feel like I keep seeing conflicting on if people think it'll be this year or not. Like, as soon as I see it one place that's like, oh yeah, it'll be before Christmas stuff. Someone else is like, no, it's going to be next year. Well, maybe. See all the city stuff for your Christmas presents? I saw. You got so much stuff. How is it waiting to actually dive into it? I would be so impatient. So impatient. I didn't appreciate you showing off what you're getting me for Christmas early, right? Ruining the surprise. Just need 3 people watching a 20-hour stream, and we Gucci. Yeah, if everyone hops in for a couple hours, we could hit that real quick. So thank you everyone who's been rolling VODs. We're super duper close. I kind of hope with the gold video to get it, but it's a very short video. It's kind of a mixed thing there. So I guess we'll see. What color are these stinking orbs gonna be? I'm looking at my other lizards who have orbs, but I've not painted those either. I think normally I would do the turquoise. I've already got a lot of turquoise. Because I'm not doing the jade green. Let's try the green. If I don't like it, we'll come back. Ponder orb. Nope, help me ponder. Color that should be. Thinking green. Thinking green. Just do it. I'm excited. Looking forward to building and painting them all. Is there anything you're trying to finish before you can dive in with my... Any projects you're like, man, I should really do this before I dive into all that cities? Orb. The traditional color of pondered orbs is more turquoise. I just have a lot of turquoise already. Otherwise, you're right, I would have gone turquoise. Just go green. add more just obnoxious green where we can. My favorite kind of green. Obnoxious. Moot green just, I don't know. It's different. Eye of Sauron the orb. Frog of Sauron. It does have some like patterns and stuff on it too, so we'll get a little bit more with it. But right now, they just need to be done. Ah, the Eye of Saurus. I see what you did there. See what you did. I think that'll work. We'll go with that. Cool. Done. Decision off my plate. The most important today. Okay. So with that done, I'll have to find Lizard. I'll be after stream. We need to do the touch-up on the where it was sub-assembled. Otherwise, we're getting real close, chat. As far as like what I actually feel like doing. We can always do more, but I think that'll be kind of where I cut it off. I want to highlight a little bit. It bothered me as I was spinning it. It's so pretty, thank you! I also finish up our Star Master, which is the other frog. Oh, but it's out in the game room. Show you him later. That'll be 2 frog chairs done. Technically 3, because we did a commission one too. That is already up on my social. We had a lava frog. It's actually for Lore Master of Sotek, who streams here on Twitch and also over on YouTube. That, and the Troglodon, and some warriors done for him. They turned out really cool. It's a fun color scheme. I enjoyed the lava frog. Alright, we'll do a little highlight at the bottom. And then I'll have to see if I know where the color for this is. If I have to dig, then we'll probably switch to another project for a little bit. If I find it quickly, then we'll... How about buying a board game called Meso? Because it came with the cool Maya theme miniatures. If you like the miniatures, there is also Lost Kingdom miniatures. They have basically a not Seraphon army, where they also have the lizards. So if you're looking for just like maybe something you can 3D print, or you don't have to like get something specifically for a game, Lost Kingdom miniatures has some really... We're gonna get the Skink Star Priest. Have to paint up what's basically an intern in an office chair. I know. That's the one I'm missing now. Some point. After we finish some other stuff, maybe. I need a chair break. I need a break from lizard chairs. I think for me, I'm going to end up taking more cavalry lists too, so I don't know that I need another chair at this point. Unless I just really end up liking those lists. I think I'll be set. Exalted, welcome in! Another lizard chair. We're getting really close, Exalted. So we went ahead and glued him in. He's good. We've got where it's a sub-assembly. I've got to touch that up. Get a little bit more for the base, and then I'm going to call him good. Except for, because you weren't here all. On Friday, I was going through to see what I needed to do, and I found this piece. It's a skink leg. He has an attendant that I forgot about. So I have to paint a whole other lizard, and then we can finish him. But for the chair itself, we're almost done. How was workout? I have to join you here after stream. I need to get on it myself. Next will be a lizard bed. Lizard fainting couch. You're saying I can't commission a lizard chair as someone who doesn't play Age of Sigmar? Even if you did play Age of Sigmar. No. That's what I told Slam New. I'm like, if I can't find this lizard, he's just not gonna be there. I didn't know what it was. It's so small. Yeah, I missed it until Friday. So we have to. Here, I've got it on my phone. I have to find this boy. He's here somewhere. Oops. This boy is here somewhere. Taking out paints. Let's go, Norman. Let's paint. Okay. So yeah, that's what I've got left. Sorry, hyping myself up to finish this darn frog. We're good. Oh, only an hour less rest time. Powered through. Gotcha. Glad it went well. I ended up taking an extra rest day this week. Get back to it today. He'd be like one of your French frogs. That's the rest of my army now, Bill. Is that? We have Pokemon dinosaurs, we have Hypnotoad, and then French frogs. Cow, lizard thrones, magnets, things Nikki rejects. Alright. Bye. Bye. For now, at least. No more lizard thrones. After 3 back-to-back, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Hypnotoad, yes. Maybe I should go grab him. I'm really glad he's done. Very proud of him, but I'm also very glad he's done. Alright, let's see if I can find this color, like, quickly. If I can't, then we'll just move on to some Aggradons. I'll get that after stream. People are saying I've lost weight. Feels good. I'm excited for you, Exalted. That's the best feeling. Congrats. I guess, are you keeping track? I think I've decided to say F the scale going forward. Are you tracking yourself? Okay, I found 2 of them. Oops, oops, oops. This exercise thing actually works, right? Crazy. You head out, your Winder. Have a good one. Thank you so much for coming to check us out. I'm excited to see your models after stream. Have a good one. Bye-byes for now. Scott did bring Hypnotoad. Thank you, Scott. Here is Hypnotoad. There are 2 frog chairs. My babies. I never want to paint again. plus the one we did for Lore Master. There they are. I'm not tracking. Felt like I was getting lost in the numbers, which was more harm than good. I think I agree with you. I don't think I'm going to do it anymore. I don't think it's... phrase it. It's not giving me an accurate feel for the work I am doing, if that makes sense. But the meta's to take 3. That's too bad. I will never be meta. Never be meta. We need our paint poke. So happy to find the paint, but now it's clogged. Alright, here we go. This doesn't work, I'm just taking the nozzle off. I just want it. Please. Please. I just want to finish the frog. Sitting here begging with my paint. Uh-oh, the Fusilier instructions skipped a bit. Not good. One of my gunners is missing their ammunition back. Whoops. You're fine. I track anything, I track measurements and progress. What I can do. Pounds lifted. Yep. The greater route I can climb. I found doing the measurements like my inches at my waist, at my arm, that kind of stuff. Way more helpful. I'll keep doing that. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to use the scale. Just not telling me anything useful. Alright. This is back on before anything else. Just making a mess, chat. I'm just getting paint everywhere. This covers nicely. Be good enough. Because we want it done. Yay! Done better than perfect. Do we have any other hobbies? I know the Christmas boxes have been most of them. Like Imperialis has been getting a lot of articles and things. What was I missing, chat? Anything else we're excited for? Oh, here's any other places where it was sub-assembled. Didn't get airbrushed. Be more consistent with workouts. Protein intake, I think, is helping way more numbers. I would, yeah, big agree for what I have seen too. I've kind of slacked off on my protein, and I can feel it. So I need to get back on that this week. I was telling chat I'm really tired of eggs exalted, so I'm trying to find some. If I have to keep eating just like eggs, I'll lose my mind. Try and find something else. I had found our store has like protein pancakes. It's from Premier Protein. And those are pretty good. So I do that with my protein shake. Can't do them every morning. A little pricey for every morning. When I need an egg break. The filthy flute. I even got a new one out for the tutorial wasted. I don't want to hear it. I got a new one out for our gold tutorial and everything. I don't want to hear it. I'm a new person now. I decided against a battle force in the end, so Sly. Had no intention of ordering direct from that terrible new website. It's is rough. I heard others were like stuck in the queue and lost out. I think Badger missed out on something because of it. I don't blame you. Let's see, Leviathan is excited for Godzilla. It's coming out in about a month. I think we had a couple people in here. New Godzilla. That is a franchise I just never really got into. But excited for those waiting for it. Just one I missed somehow. Okay, I think that's the only spots we've got. Give this another. Highlight those up, and then that'll be off the list. Oh my god, we're getting so much time. Thank you for keeping me company while we finish Frog Chair. You've been making the protein smoothies for breakfast. My neighbor gave me a 1K bag of protein pancakes because he's a fitness nut. I feel like if I found a recipe to make my own, then it would be more worth it. The boxed option's great because I don't have to do anything, but I think maybe I follow your lead and just prep a whole bunch of pancakes. That sounds like a good idea. Let's make a burrito. Let's go, Jazzy. Also, this is way too much food. I suspect a food coma is coming. Oh, sorry, a good coma. Nope, food. Correct. I mean, could you save some of it for meal prep it? Scooby said, I had my battle box removed from my basket when I was paying for it. I think that's what Badger had too. He was like right there, ready to check out, and then all of a sudden it's not in the cart. These big monsters beating the snot out of each other. I'm madly excited for it since I saw the worst Godzilla as a small child. I think that's part of it, is I didn't, like, watch them growing up. So I don't have that, like, nostalgia for them. But, like, I get it. Big monsters fighting it out is always cool. Nostalgia, I guess, for this. I hope it's good, though. Seems to be a little bit of a mixed bag from what I've heard for some of the movies. Like a powder that you mix with water. Okay, it's okay. Definitely like fruit honey or something. That makes sense. Yeah, I may do that. I gotta figure something out. I have to join you in hitting these protein goals, because I can feel it when I don't. Been slacking. I've been good with my calories, but I don't have enough. Like, my macros are off. Get that sorted. Son of Horus, insert funny joke here. Ha 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 ha. How are you? Thank you so much for that sub. For 31 months of support. Thank you for funny joke. How are you? I'm trying to finish a frog chair. How's your weekend? It's the awkward... Oh, okay. So, like, it's a little bit more than, like, a meal would be. But not quite enough to save. Get that? I get that with leftovers sometimes. It's like, Overnight oats. I do like overnight oats. I like having, just because it's a little cooler now. Nice to have a warm option. But yeah, oats always a good shout. Anything but eggs. Let's see, weekend's alright. Had a nice 3-day. Oh, with Veterans Day. Very nice. Glad it was a good weekend. What's new in Son of Horus land? Going on? I am desperately trying to finish Frog Chair. What's new in Nikki land? Lost Kingdom are pretty much exactly what I was looking for. Enjoy. They have such cool stuff. I was gonna maybe fill out some of my army with their stuff once I get caught up. Enjoy. So gonna try your egg muffin things. They make it very easy, but I've had them too much. They are good for adding some more protein in though, with the cottage cheese and stuff. Okay, that's done. We did the gems. We did the branches. I think until we get Little Skink. Set it back down. I'm gonna go shower. My legs hurt from sitting and building all afternoon. Sounds good. We'll be here. Thanks so much for hanging out if you're headed out for the day. I appreciate it. I like the Dino King eating a soldier's heart mini. I think I'll do that one. Let's go. No news report. Just hoping that today will be Imperialis Day. Prepare for another week of disappointment and kill type. We will see. Apparently all the articles are now. That was one of our guesses. Our guesses were that, Kill Team, and maybe something like Warcry or a Fox. We'll see. We got, what, 5 minutes-ish? I can see there's like one more thing I can... What is this on the... Actually, hold on. Is that a plant? Is it like a root? A bug? It looks like a bug. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do, chat, is until I can get the skink who sits here. Side. I think we've done it. I think the chair itself is in a spot I will call it done. Is there more we can do? Yeah. Is there more I want to do? No. We're gonna set him aside until I can find his little friend. But we do have these boys to work on. They're honestly pretty close as well. Part of why I wanted to take today and just keep cruising. We've got the Aggradon and the Scar Veteran. Oh, hail a frog mummy, that's right. In case anyone missed it, I now have 2 frog chairs. I'm calling done. Kroak. The Star Master. Big chair and little chair are now done. Calling them good. I no longer care to work on them anymore. Frog chair number 2 lost 90% of its power without the skink. I'm just mad I didn't realize it sooner. Now I've got to take more time to find this, this dumb lizard. I'm so salty about it. Stupid lizard. Best frog friends forever, that's right. Alright, so for these guys, what we kind of have left is we've got the banner, but I'm going to do just a real quick highlight on. We've got the drums to kind of finish up. But like, they're really close too, which is nice. I'm going to do a couple more highlights on the riders. We'll call them good as well. Frog Mommy? I thought it was Frog Daddy. We got both. Alright, we'll just dive in on the banner. Get a quick highlight on it. Panda, hello, how are you? You know, I say that, we're gonna blackline it first. Sadie has opinions. Sadie says, actually, Mom, you need to blackline first. Thank you, Sadie. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see, doing well, just coming from brunch, dropping Mrs. Panda off at the airport. Time for Bucky's adventure. Everything goes well. That's right, Exalt. So derpy. Oh, derpy. I'm gonna go kind of messy and up. Gotta highlight anyway. Sadie wants you to find the lizard. I will here right after stream, Sadie. Work out, and I'm gonna find a lizard. My day. Jesse says, I messed up. Touched eyes after jalapeno. Everything burns. I'm sorry. I've done that. And I did that with banana peppers. Trying to, like, pickle them. Put them into the jar. And then I went to wipe my eye. Wanted to die. I hope that you feel better soon. Sadie, get out or I'm gonna banish you. Alright. So it is. Banished. Banish me, will you? Banished. Straight to jail. Straight to puppy jail. I'm sorry, Jesse. I'm trying to remember what I did. I don't remember. Chat, what do you do if you get peppers in your eye? I don't remember. I just remember pain. Milk. Not for your eye. Rinse face. Is that all we got? Is rinse face? I think it is. Wash face with some milk? Does that actually help? Thing to do? I feel like maybe yes. I feel like I put, because it was like on my nose. I feel like I did the milk up the nose. And I had you have no milk. Oh, well. Dang it. I don't know what else to recommend then. Sorry. Did I see a paranoia? Hold on. I think I saw a paranoia. Paranoia, hello, how are you? You're just in time to see Sadie get shadow realmed. How are you today? Welcome in. Ooh, I think Son of Horus. Sunday preview. War on an epic scale in the Age of Darkness. Let's hop over there and take a look. We got some good news today. Let's hop over. I was gonna say, you're doing okay to type, so you're doing better than I was when I accidentally peppered my face. So that's good at least. But yes, it does hurt a lot, Jesse, I'm sorry. Alright, set up here. More epic scaled, yeah, let's take a look here. Sunday preview. War on an epic scale in the Age of Darkness. It's a huge week for tiny troops as Horus Heresy Legions Imperialis begins 2-week pre-order. So we have another 2-week pre-order on top of each other. Takes it through the world tournaments. This is a lot of 2 weeks kind of back to back. Alright, launch right into epic scale battles that define the Horus Heresy with Legions Imperialis box set, giving you complete mass battle experience in one easy package. This set includes 2 armies split between Legions Astartes and Solar Auxilia, scores of infantry, squadrons of armored vehicles, and even a pair of Warhound Titans. Ooh. A lot of tanks. Legions Imperialis zooms right out to portray some of the largest, fiercest battles to shake the Age of Darkness. It's truly mind-boggling in scale, a fantastic hobby project for avid painters looking to turn their skills to dozens of small yet incredibly detailed miniatures. This set contains a grand total of 223 miniatures divided across 61 individual models. It comes with dice, tokens, templates, every Warhammer veteran's favorite red measuring sticks. You'll get the full unabridged rulebook for Legions Imperialis, containing the core rules, scenarios, unit profiles for the Astartes and Solar Auxilia armies, extensive background information about the biggest battles of the Horus Heresy, and galleries of glorious miniatures. Oh yeah, we'll keep scrolling here, Exalted. I assume there's some separate boxes. There's the big box. We get whippy sticks. I wonder if 2 weeks is the standard is the new standard for pre-order. I would be down for that. I kind of liked it. I almost said it, Bill, but I didn't want to didn't want to upset the chat. I think 2 weeks is a good one. Alright, we've also got, looks like, rulebook separate. So separate in hardback and digital EPUB formats for those who want to build their armies a la carte. Contains the same rules, background lore, and miniature guides as the box set. We've also got Legions Astartes. Is this the same as above? Oh, this doesn't have the tanks. Okay. Legion Astartes are indisputably the most famous of the forces fighting in the Age of Darkness. The center of every pivotal event and important battle, to field an army of Space Marines and Imperialis is to choose the path of the Emperor himself, the arch-traitor Horus, should the flames of rebellion smolder within your foul hearts. Build a core flexible Space Marine army with the Legions Astartes infantry set, collecting 8 squads of tactical legionaries, 4 contemptor dreadnoughts, and an assortment of sporting troops into one convenient package. Every element of classic Space Marine infantry forces here: Terminators, support gunners, and assault squads, 2 Legion command squads to lead them. The only way you can make a better start on your Legion Astartes army would be to get 2. Why stop at 2, chat? Okay, we've also got tanks. Space Marines are formidable soldiers indeed, but you need more than just mass infantry to carry the day. That's where the Kratos heavy tank squadron comes in. You get 4 in a box, each tank bristling with sponson and hull guns, choice of Kratos battle cannon or a Melta blast gun for the turret. I love the Kratos, and I'm sad it's not in 40k. Such a cool tank. It's so weird seeing so many tanks all in one spot. With such large battlefields to fight over, transporting your troops around is a must. Nothing does it better than the Rhino. A pack of 10 plastic Rhinos gives you a massive tactical advantage over a foot-slogging foe. They'll get to their destination safe and sound when flanked by 4 powerful Kratos tanks, so detailed they could be mistaken for the full-size counterparts. We've also got, the Thunderhawk. Aircraft are a potent force in the skies of the 31st millennium. The iconic Thunderhawk gunship is back from Imperialis to its new home, from Aeronautica Imperialis to Legions Imperialis. There we go. Giving this excellent kit a new lease on life. They come with new bases for the game. You'll still be able to use them in games of Aeronautica, which will be supported as a game set in the Age of Darkness. Oh, welcome back, Mousebait. Yeah, we're looking at, it's Imperialis week. Alright, other side, Auxilia. Horus Heresy might have started the Legion of Astartes, but they weren't the only elite forces fighting in the conflict. The Solar Auxilia are humanity's finest mortal warriors. Their armies could go toe-to-toe with even Space Marines through ironclad discipline, relentless firepower, and overwhelming numbers, if not mono-a-mono combat. The force here. Got a assortment of units, including the Las Rifle or Flame-Toting Auxiliary, Ogrins, Heavy Sentinels, Veteran Axe-Wielding Velatari. Each box is led by an auxiliary commandant and tactical command section. Just 1 or 2 sets forms a dependable core for your epic scale solar auxiliary arm. There's another. This is a lot of stuff. Hey, Erdadar, welcome in. How are you? Oh, thank you, Exalted. There's the link we're looking at. Getting weirdly hyped here. Jelly, there's no Xenos factions as Age of Dark. There is none in Heresy. Nah, you're good. You're good. Let's see, we've also got Bane Blades. About the most iconic vehicles in the Solar Auxiliary Motor Pool. This pack of 2 super heavy tanks comes with a choice of Bane Blade Cannon or Hellhammer Cannon for each. In addition to different main guns. Each has 3 possible tank commanders, 3 different sponson options. You can field them in detachments of up to 6 vehicles. I don't think the main box has the Dreadnought. So we'll come back to that. Because yes, these would be adding on to the big box. Alright, we've also got a range of Imperial Navy support assets returned from Aeronautica Imperialis, including favorites like the Lightning Fighter, Marauder Bomber, Marauder Destroyer. Forge-rolled resin aircraft also make their way back to the shelves, giving Imperial commanders access to the powerful Marauder Colossus and scanning Marauder Pathfinder, as well as the Arvis Lighter. Oh, here we go, Exalted. Here we go. Knight households and Titan legions are available to support armies from both Legion Astartes and the Solar Auxiliary. Loads of beautifully detailed Imperial Knights and Titans from Adeptus Titanicus are back in action. This means Questorus Knights, Cerastus Knight Lancers, Reaver Titans, and Warlord Titans are at your disposal, plus some special guests from the Forge World range. Look at all these Titans. So many Titans. Bill says, I can finally get my Warlord now! Finally gonna be back on the shelves. Alright, we know about those. I'm gonna keep scrolling. We've got terrain and accessories. So the new board that they've shown off, and then the terrain. Let's see, we've got reference cards for both Astartes and Auxilia. And then the bases. New bases are on the way, engraved with urban tile pattern. These range from 40 mil round up to huge 120 mil oval bases for the largest Titans. Will, welcome in. How are you? Who is this tatted gun show woman showing me Forbidden Tiny? How are you? What you up to today? Now that Slam is out of doctorate jail, I'm going to pester him. Hold on, Exalted. Hold on, because he has a bunny boy to paint first. I've been bugging him this week. Let me finish my bugging, and then you can bug. He has a bunny boy for the exchange, and I'm bugging him. Titanius models are reusable in Imperialis. Yes. Yep. They're rolling it kind of all in together. So it's all under kind of the Age of Darkness banner. Alright, we've also got, looks like we got the separate bases. You'll also find hexagonal bases for Aeronautica Imperialis, supporting radar patterns, as well as adjustable dials to display altitude and speed, so you can use your new Legion Imperialis aircraft in games of Aeronautica 2. God dang, I regret not getting into either. Well, now you can. After he crushes the exchange, yeah, he's got this. He's got this. Oh, and map. New Carta Galactica map is a great wall piece for your wargaming room, showing the Imperium of Man's domains at the time of the Horus Heresy, from Ultramar in the east to Terra and beyond. Okay, we have some made-to-order for Nids, Classic Death Leaper, and then the Red Terror. If you want these cuties, they'll be on made-to-order. Black Library, we've got Dawn of Fire, Sea of Souls. The next entry in the thrilling Dawn of Fire series is on its way to both regular paperback, ebook, and audiobook, plus a hardback special edition. We have a fantasy book. Oh, this is Sea of Souls. Okay. Sea of Souls follows Indominus Fleet Secundus as they make for the Eye of Terror itself, ready to do battle with the archenemy's heartland, but treachery and intrigue within the fleet threatens to destabilize the entire crusade. Also got Temple of Silence. I'm going to cruise through these because it's hard to know what books are actually new or it's just a re-release. I'm just going to cruise. First Forge, The Last Valari. Typhus Kane print on demand. Really, the first 3 novels in the Cyphus Kane series, as For the Emperor, Caves of Ice, and Traitor's Hand, come to print in demand in hardback. Some German and French pre-orders. This guy here. Warhammer Plus. Let's see. This is what I think. Yes, Battle Report shrinks down to their first tussle on the battlegrounds of Legion Imperialis, while Lore Master bends its scrying talents to the fearsome Howling Banshees, Craftworld Eldari. A little bit of masking tape goes a long way when painting vast numbers of tiny tanks, so Masterclass shows doodling with tape. So if you guys want to see how Imperialis plays, might be worth checking out the Battle Report. Check out the YouTube channel. Looks like they're doing Legions, also for Imperialis. We have a double header of live events at the World Championships of Warhammer. Grand Narrative Finale on Thursday. And then I think we had the reveal stream, right? Yeah. 4 days of live streams from the Twitch channel, including exciting preview online packed with reveals. So that's what we've got. Have they talked about Xenos? I mean, it's heresy. So I think the only thing that's confusing is I know the orcs have their Aeronautica stuff. But it is heresy. So I'm gonna do the slow scroll. Who is I did want to go back and compare the big box versus those separate ones. So big box. We've got tanks, we've got dreads. We do have 2 warhounds. So there's these, and then these other boxes, which seem to have, yeah, because I don't think these little guys are in. Oh, there are a couple squads. So I guess for those interested, be sure to check between big box and these smaller boxes to get what you're looking for. This is still my favorite. Just get 10 rhinos. The weird xenoid tanks all piled up together. Just wondering what to do. I think that's the goofy part, is we do have some Aeronautica that is Xenos, but yeah, not in Heresy. I think the small boxes are the same, are they? It seemed like different. I guess no, because those would be the Kratos. You just get more of them. So it would fill out. So yeah, definitely make sure if you're wanting to hop in to compare the boxes and see what they've got in them. Where are the Warhound weapons? If it's locked to the box. Yeah, we didn't get a... Let me scroll back down to the type. I didn't get a super great description of like what's included with each. We just got the kind of the stock store photos for him. Big Sag, yeah. I guess we'll see. I feel like because they were already out, they're just not the focus for the article. So I would assume getting reboxed with what they've got. Just like rebranded for Imperialis, yeah. Always played Xenos and Horsehairs. Yeah, you wouldn't have official support with it being part of the heresy stuff, I guess is what I meant, sorry. I'm assuming the Warhound will be what it already is in the kit. Yeah, I think a lot of it's just getting reboxed, right? Except for the new ones. I have a feeling Exalted, maybe that's like the second wave of stuff. Kind of like they do like the big boxes and then we get like the upgrade sprues. I think it's maybe that type of announcement. By the way, here are the other stuff you can get separate now that like the big stuff is out. But that's what I got. Who's going to be picking up Imperialis? Who's interested? I will not be. I don't need another system. I'll probably be like Exalted and pick up some of the Titan stuff later, but not focusing on that right now. You might... Probably right. Because also, yeah, plastic direwolves. If those come to plastic, I will finally get some. Bill says me. Alright, well, two-week pre-order. If you need a place, if you're one of our Europe friends. We're with Element Games. If you're here in the States, check out Mini Stomp. They can get you all set up. finish, I might buy all of it. Gonna make it rain. It's raining tiny tanks. Alright, let's go back and keep working on some dinosaurs for a little bit. Okay. Microphone, please. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Alright, this is where we were before we started the article. We've set Frog Chair aside, because I have to find the little ink attendant hiding on me. Greedy, welcome in, how are ya? What you up to this weekend? It's maybe one of those moments where the credit and the debit card both get used at the same time. Ah, big mood. Big mood. Well, I'm excited for you, Son of Horus. Is friend group also excited for it? Like, where you get to play a whole bunch? You know what? I'm just gonna do all this like a wash. Clean it up. Because I just want them done. That's gonna be faster. But I got a group ready to go. Good. Good. Glad to hear that. I guess same question to the rest of chat. Do we have friends who are super excited for Imperialis? Are we ready to roll? Now that it is here? I feel like so many people were just waiting on the, because it got delayed. Just wait for final word. I will stay strong. I will not cancel Christmas boxes to get new tiny robots. Unless my dad sends me Christmas money. I guess my question for those who have been keeping up, is that a... Far outside. Is that a limited box? I would assume so. Or is that going to be around? Sorry, boys. Granddad just sent just enough for Mama's robots. Ooh. That's okay. I already had to tell my family that I was getting tattoos instead of doing more Christmas stuff. Like, you know what? No, I need these. We do small Christmas. I'm gonna get my tattoo. GW's messed up this release to the hilt. The issue with the August release was just that one thing in the book. There's no reason they couldn't have released the models and the rules online while waiting for the main rulebooks to finish. Every other single company in the world does. I mean, what would you do with it, though? You can't play. What do you... I guess what benefit is there in having it separated? Other than you get to paint it a little bit sooner. Spending Christmas money for tattoos? That's right. I have no shame about it. I straight up told them, like, I can't do a whole lot for Christmas because I updated my computer and I got tattoos. Sorry. You're just spending your time list building, dreaming up stuff to buy. I mean, I guess. But, like, if you can't play it, I'm confused what it does for you. Release the rules online. You're funny. EW doing that? You're funny. We were talking about the app just earlier this morning and getting locked out of list building and things. Hey Crafty, welcome in. You painted everything on... we're trying to finish painting everything. How are you? They're not quite done yet, if that's what you're asking. But how are you? Our fun Christmas fun will be invested, in VR. Girlfriend finally tried out Beat Saber. Some others realized she doesn't mind moving in those. Good. I can imagine the level of complaining that not having a real book would cause. That sounds crazy considered you, but you followed the industry standard. That's the thing. Any other time, I agree with you. It being Games Workshop, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm of the mind of if the rules aren't there, I don't know what you would be doing with them. But... And then, yeah, we've seen that that's just not gonna happen. Just delay it. Which is a shame. But because I do think it lost some momentum. But that's insanely good. Thank you. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? I decided to start a Seraphon army this year. That is what we're working on today. So earlier we were working on Lord Kroak, who I've now realized I have a sub-assembly missing. My little lizard friend is with some of my other lizards. I'll have to get him later. He is now ready to roll. We've got these boys that we're working on now. And then I also have, we've started some Raptidon Hunters, which I decided to play with the yellow and magenta. So that's what I've got on the table right now. Time to offload backlog to buy new backlog. The cycle continues. I was able to sell some of my high elves, and I'm excited about it. I feel like a lot of people kind of doing the same. Figuring out what money. So that's Imperialists. I'm trying to get stuff to people who are interested in Old World, because I'm not going to be playing Old World. If they want high elves, they can have my high elves. New box, so many tiny marines, people. Whatever for tiny basing materials, that's true. It'll be fun to see everyone dive into Imperialis. I know a lot of people have been waiting. Welcome back, Leviathan. Heat is on again, because holy hell, the cold. Welcome back again. We're done with Frog Chair for now. I'm gonna work on these guys till end of stream. I know weird I'm able to play Shatterpoint, Legion, Armada, Crisis Protocol, Fallout, Call Arms, Team Yankee without having to carry 80 pounds of books with me. I mean, I'm there. I'm with you. I just don't expect change. Sadly. I just don't expect it to change. I still think, I know we get like one free list now with the app, but I think list building should be free. Because what better way for me to put something in my cart than realize I can buy something for my army that will help? Don't want that to happen for some reason. It's the strangest thing to me. Here we are. I didn't even take a look, Bill. What army do you think Snoop would have? I'm sorry. All but those except Team Yankee have all of the rules online. It's just no, it's not gonna happen. I don't know what else to say. Do I agree? Yeah. One of my favorite things, I'll share this about Malifaux, is them having their cards available. It makes it so easy for me to be like, okay, well, I'm ready to pick up the next keyword. Which one do I want to grab? I go through the cards, I see what that is, and then I buy them. Because I'm weak. Because I like Malifaux. Being able to do that, like, it sells more stuff. Being able to actually go through and see what you want next sells more product. Being able to try it out before buying a book sells more stuff. Have you seen Tank Girl? Probably one of the kangaroos. Oh. Alright, there's our banner. We actually need to do a little bit of our gold highlights up here. Let's do that. Sneak peek here at our next YouTube video. Which again, I'll do that. We are 60 hours away from unlocking kind of the fan stuff, which is emotes, memberships, super chat, all that good stuff. 60 hours. If you guys want to help us reach that, you can roll VODs there on YouTube. You can check out our latest video, which is about building plastic miniatures. So if you are newer to the hobby, we have a series called Mini Basics on there, which is kind of the frequently asked questions that I get here on stream. But you can check out how to build plastic minis if you've not built some Warhammer. That might be helpful. And then the next tutorial is glue. Thank you for your comment, Noob. It was very helpful. The next one we're doing is how to paint gold. So my gold workup that I get a lot of questions. I went ahead and I painted... Reach him here. A little ultramarine. We put some gold on it. So if you guys want to watch that, that'll be up here this week. I'm trying to figure out when to schedule it since I'm taking time off and what makes the most sense. I think that's been kind of the goofy part here going forward. Yay, blueberry! I had some easy build Space Marines from I think they were part of a paint kit where I kept the paint and then kind of just didn't do anything with the Marines. So I put him together, painted gold on him. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out when I want to do what makes sense scheduling, because I'm still trying to figure out YouTube as we go too. Watched that one yesterday, kept notes, let's go. Are we going to have a video about which paints are okay to lick and which aren't, and which taste the best? I'm going to leave that up to you guys. I think it's more fun. Discover yourself. Don't do it with washes, though. I'll pass that along. Washes taste terrible. I've done it on accident. Don't do that. Then, of course, step 1, clip all the parts. Put in plastic bag. Add glue. Done. Give it a good shake. Done. You too can have an eldritch monster. Working on your Legion Imperialis. Legion Imperialis, there we go. Would be a perfect thing to do on your time off. You think I'm touching a brush. Anytime next week. Badly mistaken. You know the weird thing, Bill? It's the War Master Titan on YouTube is still one of my most watched videos. The Titanicus people show up on YouTube. It's kind of crazy. So I think I am going to finish my Warhounds, not over my vacation. There needs to be YouTube content for more of that. I guess now that it's going to be out. It makes sense anyway. But yeah, that's still one of my most watched videos, is my short for my War Master Titan. Where I'm just doing a whip showing of it. That's all it is. Not even a tutorial, it's just here's my War Master. So that's been interesting to see. I think that's something to do with that. What awesome your War Master. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think the Titanicus community is larger on YouTube. Cool to see. But yeah, every time I get in there, it's awesome. It's that and the basing tutorials that Scott did forever ago. One of those is always in my top videos. Whatever one someone's searching for. Those videos are crazy old. But you guys probably Probably not a bad niche on YouTube. There's not much of it there. Yeah, it's been really interesting. It's interesting comparing, like, obviously 40k does well across the board. Sigmar across the board not do super great. Every now and then a tweet will do better. Sigmar's pretty rough. Titanic is on YouTube. And I think a little on TikTok. Not as much as YouTube, but it gets more love on TikTok, which is interesting. Kingdom Death does very well on YouTube and Instagram. And then there's Malifaux. Which I am determined to figure this out. The Day of the Dead did okay the other day on YouTube. I want to get Malifaux to work. I'm gonna figure it out, chat. Because I want to work on more of it, but it's hard when I know engagement's gonna be in the toilet. It's hard to be like, alright, let's get this thing done and posted when I know it's not gonna do well. Do the shorts count toward watch hours? I was scrolling through this the other day and I thought I paused it. I got up to do things. I hadn't for it ran for like 3 hours. So when I'm looking at my dashboard and stuff, it's kind of a separate thing. So when I'm going for like partner and things, it's so many watch hours or so many short views. So it counts, but not quite for what we're going for, if that makes sense. For someone who has like viral content where like a short would get a bunch of watches, then yeah, it's more helpful. For what we're doing, the watch hours is more consistent. That makes sense. From a content creator standpoint, the shorts are really good for discoverability. And hoping they kind of follow you to the page. All these fun things you gotta learn when you do this full time. Definitely appreciate it though. Thanks for watching shorts. If anyone has any YouTube questions, let me know. I'll be honest, I'm figuring some of it out as we go. Kind of together here, but if anyone has questions, let me know. I'm doing my best. Keep up with all of it. It's been, I mentioned earlier, I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. And kind of prep things ahead of time. Discoverability is a lot better. Kind of feel like I did everything backward, but honestly, I didn't know at the time, so. But it's been fun to learn a lot of that. And soon we'll have Simon emotes if you guys want them. We will also have, in case anyone missed it, I emailed our emote artist. I actually switched over to someone who can do animated emotes. And we should have some new Simon emotes here very soon. We've got a couple slots that are actually open from when we move stuff to follower emotes. So when those come in, I will share those. We have animated and regular coming. A lot of emotes coming. That's right, noob. Which gives slots, I know. That's the tough part. I know it's hard to get new slots. But we've got 2. And then at TwitchCon, they announced that they're doubling animated emote slots. So that's why I wanted to make sure I found an animator. I have new animated coming. Pretty excited about. Because the animated that we do have are just kind of what Twitch provides. So these will actually be custom animated emotes. I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited too. I think it'll be fun. Justin, welcome in. How are you? Thank you, thank you. I'm excited. We're working on our lizards some more. What are you up to? But yeah, if we wanted more slots for emotes, it's gonna be a big push. I don't think it's gonna happen for a while. Not without a pretty big community growth. Unfortunately. The nature of the beast. But with what we've got, we'll have some fun. I'm excited. I missed some gold. Right. That's that. Let's finish our gold highlight. And he's about done. We're getting there, chat. All these little lizards, we're getting there. I'm great, enjoying the weekend. Looks great, thank you so much. Glad you're having a good weekend. I've had a very nerdy weekend. We had D&D yesterday. And then I finished a video game. And now I'm here. Been my nerdy weekend. Hope to either keep working on side stuff for that game or pick another game here tonight to play. I got less work done on my exchange menu, but still having fun painting it good. That is all that matters, that you're having fun with it. And then we'll have fun exchanging it later. I need to finish up mine this week here before holiday. Not too far off. I've got the basing to do for mine because she has a sculpted base. And then she's got a cloak. I'll show you guys. It's a Kingdom Death model. So this is the art card. This is the Gladiator from Kingdom Death. And this is where we got on stream the other day. So I've got a little bit more to do for her. I've got the cloak that goes on the back. And then she does have this cool sculpted base with like columns. And I think I'm going to keep pretty simple. Maybe try to work in some of the colors we've got, but nothing too crazy. I don't have anything like any inspiration for it. Ah, thank you. She's been a lot of fun. I'm glad to finally get her out of the backlog and start working on her. She's been sitting for way too long. Let's see, right? It says I've made $10 selling old TF2 items and Steam cards. Let's go. TF2. I'm surprised people are still picking this up. Gladiator's beautiful, thank you. I'm really enjoying her. And I hope whoever gets her will also love her. And then we'll have to dig out the Echoes of Death version. Paint her up at some point. She got a resculpt with that box. Alright. We're just doing kind of the last gold highlight. I think his little face needs a tiny bit more work, and then I'm probably going to call him. Good for tabletop. Let's see, Kino Death Order. Ooh, made it to Columbus today. Let's go. I don't think I have shipping on mine yet, now that you say that. But you're also much closer than I am. I think it's a record. Nice when that happens, right? Alright, there's that. Let's clean up. Now Sally's got a little gold. An earring almost. Sneaky little guy hiding his jewelry on me. Do you have another one? No, just the one. Okay. That's okay then. You can have one. I have one earring as a treat. Actually, I need to finish up. It doesn't look like I finished his little mouth. So let's finish his little face, and then I think he's good. Can we do it, chat? Can we finish, like... How many minis can we finish this stream? We don't have a whole lot of time, but get like one more little lizard. I'll take that. I'll take that win. I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing these little guys. Everyone in chat's just like, yes, just finish them, please. Please finish the lizards. Anything but the lizards. Many more than I have finished on this grind. You just gotta switch. Switch from Guild Wars grind. Lizard grind. I love lizard wizards. They've been really fun. And you know, for Age of Sigmar stuff, they've done okay. As far as like back to content creator stuff, they've done alright. I think they're a fun army that a lot of people do enjoy looking at, even if they don't play Sigmar. That's been nice. A nice mix. Oh my gosh. It's like these. Tired of fighting my paints, chat. Alright. More highlight on their little teeth. I saw some crazy video on Insta today where someone was doing gold leaf on their source. That's pretty nuts. That is interesting. This is something I'd never think about. Alright. I think we're gonna call him good. I think I'm happy with that. He's ready to go battle. Get out there, little lizard. I'm gonna need you. Scott's building a, like, monster Lauca list, and I'm gonna need every lizard ready to roll, or we're gonna get absolutely destroyed. Alright, little leader. I think the only thing left for the leader is I need to figure out what color the blade's gonna be. They do kind of a, almost like a jade highlight. I guess we could do. I do have jade. Trying to figure out if that's the one I want to do across the army. Kind of the last thing to figure out. Oops. That blue is too close on our palette. Let me move that gold somewhere safer. Did we finish them all? We finished one lizard and then frog chair. Minus the skink friend. We're gonna try and finish this boy before end of stream. And then I'll just have one and the Scarvet left. Weak. We're getting there, live men. Getting there. I think, since Scott's got some time off, we may try and get a Sigmar game here. I know he's still waiting to get more stuff for his army, but maybe get it a little closer to what he wants to run. Now that we know how some of his units work. I think I'd probably I'm trying to decide what I would change up. You finished your exchange meeting? Not yet. I think she'll be my project this week. We have her cloak to do for her, and then the sculpted base, and then I'll do final touches. So this week for sure she'll get finished. Before holidays here. You play at home or go to... We play here. Yeah. We've got a... our dining room table, basically, can be used for D&D and Warhammer. We've basically got boards that we put down that have felt on the bottom, so it protects the table. And we'll just play here. I should get up to the store and play more, but we're already here. It feels silly when it's the two of us. Oh, I've got all this. Okay. He won't get finished today, but he'll get close. Got some details on his shield. I've probably got 2 weeks of dailies before I can finish these 3 legendaries. If I find time to do the silly sky scale thing... Uh-oh. Wait. That's something different than what you're doing? Oh. Love to throw my mostly unpainted names that you're amazing. Nom nom. I know, I need to get back to, Winston has mentioned a game. I've just been in such paint mode. But I haven't set anything up yet, and I need to. Maybe after holidays here. It'd be really fun if we did like a big game. Some like doubles action or something going. I think that would be a lot. I love big games like that. And so heads down painting instead. Bad. I need to play more. I need to play. I did really well at the beginning of the year trying to get out to the game store more. Kind of fell off. Felt under the boards is a good idea. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, if you want any photos of ours, I can take some. But yeah, it's just felt from the hobby store. Basically, imagine this is my kitchen table. So the board goes across. We built some on the side so it actually like fits in place and it doesn't move. So like underneath, like holds it in place. And then underneath that is the felt also. So between the table and the board, the felt protect it. So that's all we do. And it works pretty well. It's just if you don't do the things on the ends, it can slide around. Which I am really bad about bumping against the table because I'm short, so I have to reach over to like grab stuff. And if we don't have the stoppers, the board just goes flying. So I'll pass that along just in case. What's left to do on Tyranids? I have my Norn Emissary to also work on. It just... I got it at the tail end of working on my bugs, so it didn't get done. And I have the Biovore that we're magnetizing. I've just got build and paint your Biotitan as a gift for you. I don't mind doing it. It's just, when we do it, I want to make sure it's supported. Because those legs make me hella nervous. It is an evil one, Avian. It is indeed evil. Just those legs scare me. Got some spindly legs. One day, though. When I'm feeling it. When we've got... keep doing that. Getting blue in my gold. When the lizards are done and I'm looking for my next project, maybe. Oh, to YouTube it? That's a good idea. Whenever we get to... Oh, there we go. Justin, if you're curious about our table, Scott's got dimensions in chat for you. We did a couple different boards so it's easier to tear down and store. As opposed to one gigantic board. There's actually a feather on here too. Oh, this lizard is ruining our plans of finishing today, but that's okay, we're close. Because now I've got to get that feather here too. We're close. Alright, well if I've got that to do too, I think this is probably a good place to wrap up. I'm not sure what we'll have tomorrow. The difficult part is I've just finished some projects. Being prepped. It'll be a surprise tomorrow. And maybe some Kingdom Death and maybe some lizards. We'll take a look and see what we got. But we will be back tomorrow. Yeah, let's just let me start the feather and then we'll wrap up. No, I don't forget it again. Let's see, some sisters of battle to finish for a friend after the exchange mini. I'm being selfish and starting my orcs. Let's go. Do it. Take that work time. Hey, Shot Down, welcome in. When you get started on a project, are you able to stay focused on it until the end? Or do you put one down and come back to it later? Yeah. So I am someone, I like to hobby butterfly is what I call it. So at the moment, my desk, just to show you what I mean, I've got these guys and the leader. I've got this frog that we're finishing that I'm picking back up after like a year. So I've decided to come back to this project. I've also got Gladiator we were looking at. I've got these on the desk. If I had to pick one project and stay focused, I would lose my mind. But no, I hop around. Welcome in, Shotdown, how are you? Are we trying to focus on a project is my question. Feel like that's something you're trying to do. I can't do it. It would make me crazy. That makes me feel like, I think part of it is like there's some days you're just not going to want to work on it. And like, that's okay. It's supposed to be fun. Obviously, there's a point where it needs to get finished, right? Where if you want to put it on the table, take it to an event, like it has to get done. But like if another day is better, follow what's fun for the day is my advice. You just picked up a project you started 2 years ago. Okay, yep, we're in the same boat then. I'm actually at a point where I'm trying to not buy anything new until I finish a big portion of my backlog. So that's kind of what I've been doing. What did you pick up? What are we working on now? Because I realized just how much junk I'm never going to get to. So I'm trying to go through what I've got. Paint the things that I still want, and then after that, evaluate if there's things I still want, or play a few games if there's something else I want to add to my army list, things like that. But until then. Oh, the Hag House from Loot Studios. Very nice. Welcome on in. We are happy to have you. Theoretically, if I glaze a white piece yellow, carefully glazed to purple, it would become white again, because colors are complementary. But this would be, yeah, you wouldn't get pure white, but it would balance out a little bit. You would have a more white yellow. I don't think it quite works with paints because you've got all the layers underneath. It doesn't quite work the same. If you want to get back to pure white, I would just use pure white. Go over it. Do you need the regular Kingdom Death models? Is it only limited? I have the full core box and expansions. Yeah. Is there one you're looking at, Evian? I just normally paint the limited stuff here on stream because I don't have a core group to play with. Okay, we got that feather, we got that. And then whatever I want to do. I need to open desk space for 30 Hounds of Mordecai. That's right, we gotta get ready for the Codex. That's right. I'm tempted to get mine out and repaint them just for the lulz. I've got 5 Reavers from the Kill Team box. I'm tempted. Make a day out of it. Yeah, like Bill said, you'd get a very muddy color. If you're going for white, I would just use white paint. Doesn't quite work the same with adding in all your layers. The idea is good. It does work with things like, I know bakers do that with like buttercream. To get a white instead of the cream. I don't think in this instance it worked very well. The Vixen had spots. Oh, where the primer did not stick. I had to go back and apply to certain parts. Curious if you'd had that happen to you. With plastic, I don't think I have. The only one I did have a problem with is because I primed it and I set it down and like the primer got goofed up because it was just wet and sitting on the table. So it took me forever to go back and get all that smoothed back out. But it wasn't because it was the plastic. That's the only time I've had trouble. But I couldn't get that to smooth back out to save my life. Okay, we'll figure that out in a minute. You know, I think it's a good place to wrap up. I'm gonna figure out what to do for the blade, and then he will be done, which means it'll just be Drum Boy left. And then the leader needs basing and a final pass, and then they're done. So that's potentially what? 1, 2, 3 units done today? So that's cool. I like that. See, I was holding the model by the feet when I was painting. Primer and the paint rubbed off. I mean, you could always do a wash like you do for resin. But no, I have not had that happen. That's interesting. She's hot glued to the base now, yeah. So I know some people have come into chat and asked about like it rubbing off on plastic models. I've not had a problem, but I feel like if you have more oily skin just naturally, that may do it. But yeah, if you've got her on the base, you should be fine. That's really weird though. Okay, we're gonna wrap up here. So I will finish these boys probably off stream. Tomorrow we'll have something. I don't know yet. If I feel like there's enough with the Chaos Knights, I'd like to bring them on. So like the weapons and things like that. Because I'm not sure how much airbrushing I'll get to do today. So I don't want to say for sure that's what it is. And maybe some Kingdom Death. We'll be back tomorrow. So if you guys want to come catch us, same time, same place. We're also over on YouTube. If you want to check out our VODs. There we go. You can check them out there. I think I've got a short actually for my little chocobos going up today that you guys can watch. And help us get those watch hours. We are 60 watch hours away from emotes and memberships and all that good stuff. So thank you everyone rolling VODs. Otherwise, we're in our Discord in between streams. Come hang out with us there. And there are my socials for all the updates. I think I'm just going to wrap up here for today and grab some lunch. So thank you everyone for all the support. Thanks for coming to hang out, spending part of your Sunday with us. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.